Copy 94. Suspicious 1031 Skull Mall, 1923. 131 traffic. 131. It's going to be Idemill, Hamlin. It's a new car, so no delay. It's going to be Infinity Gray. Will be code 4. Copy Idemill and Hamlin at 1924.
We are outside Tom Reed's, where we just finished up our pre-weekend celebration here for our 1-year anniversary, which is on Saturday, of Live on Patrol.
It was an amazing time.
Thank you to everyone that stopped in and took time to help us cut the cake and celebrate the last year. And the best part about this was the nice people that we met.
Absolutely.
Just really
some amazing people.
Really kind, nice people, which made our day. So all of you that were in there, we just thank you for joining us. It was an uplifting event. My voice is almost gone.
I think that makes two of us, Bob.
I don't know that I'll be able to talk much. It is 7:25 on a Thursday night. And we just wanted to thank our host, Tom Reed, and his manager, Kathy, and assistant manager, Colleen, for how gracious they were. We got a trunk load. There she is. We got a trunk load of Twinkies. There's people still inside watching on their phones now. Got a trunk load of Twinkies to hand out. Some Mountain Dew.
A lot of gift cards.
Gift cards. A lot of people brought gift cards. For sure going to make good use of them. If not tonight, tomorrow night. When we hit the street. We don't have any idea how busy it's been because we have been busy ourselves, right?
Yes, we have.
So,
but it's been a pretty busy week.
Yeah. It was. It was humid today, Pat. It was unbelievable.
Yeah, it was really damp.
Yeah, it was terrible.
So this is going to be an abbreviated Live on Patrol, just so you know.
Well, you never know.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't have said that. Now we're probably going to be crazy busy.
What's abbreviated mean?
I don't think that word's in your vocabulary.
Instead of LOP, it's LO. The abbreviation is LO.
Yeah, we're going to be low tonight.
Low. But again, thank you. Thank you to everyone that showed up here. I know a lot of people said they were going to post their pictures on the Backseater page. We haven't had a chance to look at them. I only got one picture, really, that I took today. And that was our 95-year-old backseater, right?
Amazing.
95-year-old backseater. It was really kind of her to come with her daughter.
You would never, ever guess she was 95 years old.
Very mobile. I hope I'm that mobile at 75. Oh, there they are.
There's some more.
There's some of our backseaters. I think that's the lady that works with the corn dog, Stacy Barona, I think. So I posted that picture of me eating a corn dog from 2 years ago.
Oh, yeah.
And somebody identified her. Turns out she knows my wife.
Very cool.
Yeah, she knows my wife.
I think I feel your comment.
And there's Stormy on the right. Stormy cut the cake for us.
Got an additional script, same address, covering that direction door.
So we're gonna hit the street. Here we go. We'll wait one more cycle
Wave to
here.
the kids.
Here we go. Hi, kids.
Hi!
Oh,
Hi! I
see you
love
guys
your
later.
scooter.
Actually change it to a DOC. Under the system. And then send me
Stormy
traffic stop.
has quite the singing
She
voice.
does. We had her sing "Happy Birthday." Well, she started it, but I could tell she had quite the voice.
Oh, yeah, have to call multiple more times if you're going to give further information.
Hey, let your wife explain it to you. Let your wife explain it to you. That's the thing about there's scooters everywhere, okay? People are trying to figure them out. And you know, men, they just want to jump to the next thing, right? Push the button and go.
Yep.
But sometimes you need some instruction.
Always go to your wife
That's
for
right.
instruction.
Yeah. So his wife was standing next to him trying to explain it to him.
You're canceled.
So that was fun.
Yeah, well, it really was.
It was fun. Great food there too. Didn't get to eat till the end, but that was an awesome cheeseburger.
41 custody. 41 in custody, 1930.
We don't get to drive around much during the daytime.
Mm-mm.
Copy 657 grand unit for 26-year-old daughter. Diabetes and hypertension.
Just some overall bad service here on every end. Even just getting out on the internet, much less
59-year-old male with
streaming.
stomach issues.
Copy. Sales field collection devices.
Copy 1931.
We have a couple more tweaks to our service that we're going to try tomorrow night. We've had amazing success here the last week or two, but
Copy.
we've got some tech people that have told us this might even make it better.
And Joe is not with us tonight. He was at the get-together, but he will be with us tomorrow night.
He was there, and I think he's going to be there Saturday too.
Yeah, 1931.
Nice.
So we are on patrol on a Thursday night, 7:30. A little unusual for us to be out here at this time. We got another hour's worth. We're in downtown St. Paul.
Traffic, 940s, midnight, 24.
Somebody was wondering why we didn't pick up a scooter that was abandoned. Well, that's because when you are done using a scooter, you leave it where you are.
Yeah,
And there are people who come and collect them
every night.
every night, take them home, and they get
Midnight, they come out.
reimbursed to charge them up.
Yep, and they're never really abandoned because you're supposed to just leave them wherever you want.
And then somebody can be coming along and use it themselves.
Yep,
Thank you.
it's an amazing industry.
Yeah, it really is.
Just if you fall, don't hold on to the handlebars.
Please don't.
Break your fall so you don't face plant. Well, that was a really fun event. Next time we should have a 1 hour nap in between.
I think so.
We got enough Mountain Dew to keep us awake, but
Yeah, they were amazing hosts for the get-together at Tom Reed's.
you know, I had a couple very stimulating, longer conversations. I always try to, it's tough to do that in that environment. But one person said, thank you for not getting into the politics of America, you know, just staying clear of the polarizing debates.
Yep. All we're about is showing you what's going on in the streets and what our officers are facing, and how to have communication with other people. That's the key.
Build relationships.
Yep.
But I thank her for noticing that. But I also just want to remind all of our backseaters, we don't want to have debates over extreme political issues. Everybody can state their opinion and then move on. Besides the police community gap, there's the right and left gap in America.
Yes, there is.
And whatever we can do to help bridge that.
There is a middle ground. Just, you have to want to reach a middle ground.
And I don't, even if we can't find what the middle is, if we can agree on some things,
Right.
can everyone agree that human beings ought to be able to go through life in a safe fashion, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that whatever their chosen endeavors are in life, they can prosper either economically or socially, but they ought to be able to be safe in their activities.
Absolutely.
And public safety ought to be one of those premises. And then number 2, there's Sheriff Hutchinson. I got to see if I can get him online here. Hang on a minute. Sheriff Hutchinson, can you hear us?
Yes, can you hear me, gentlemen?
We can hear you.
Hi, Sheriff.
And that's nice of you to refer to us as gentlemen. We like that.
You're very young and energetic gentlemen.
Oh, there you go. There you go.
We love you too.
I'm turning a new page. All serious and positive. No jokes anymore.
Oh, no, you can still call us grandpas, but, it doesn't mean we're not going to mute you. But here's the thing. I saw you on the internet there. You were at a community meeting on the north side the other day talking about the issues facing law enforcement. And you and Chief Rondo were on there, and it seemed like there was some mutual understanding and some growing communication going.
Yeah, it was great, and sometimes those can be kind of contentious, but, the only people who yelled at us were the people who said, where in the heck are the police on the north side? We deserve just as good as service as anywhere else in the Twin Cities, and Chief Arredondo and I completely agreed, and we told them that we're having these meetings and to contact people who, I don't want to get in politics, but contact people who are going to make sure that police departments are properly funded so we can get away from just chasing calls and get out on our foot and go talk to business owners and residents. And because, Bob, you've been around a little bit. We can't do this job without community input. And those north side people are some of the greatest human beings on earth, and they're scared. They're like one lady said her kids have not been in their yard for 6 months. That's insane.
Yeah, you shouldn't be afraid to go out in the yard. That's just...
So it was great. And then the next day I had a meeting in St. Bonnie's, which is way out western Hennepin, and that's kind of funny how things are so much different, but everybody knows that the police and deputies and whoever else can do better, but I think the support is coming back around, and I always say you don't need to love us, but you need to know that 99.9% of law enforcement officers are here to do the right thing and keep people safe, and the ones that aren't, we'll take care of them and make sure they're not cops anymore.
Yeah. Hey, Sheriff, as long as you mention I'm not sure what the proper pronunciation is, Bonifacius, but can you, everybody knows Minneapolis is in Hennepin County, and of course we know Brooklyn Center and Brooklyn Park. I think we probably know Edina, Ridgefield, Bloomington. But can you tell us about some of the other cities working your way west, all the cities that are part of your county?
Yeah, there's, I don't want to get it wrong. There's
no, if you miss one, that's okay. I'm just kind of curious because, like, is Hopkins in yours, or is that the next one over?
Oh no, Hopkins is basically second-tier suburb. No, we go all the way out to Rogers. St. Bonnie's is pretty much as far as west part of the county, southwest, which borders Carver. You got Minnetrista, you got Loretto, you got Greenfield, which is. It's just funny. Greenfield is nothing but probably a gas station or two and farm field. So you got everything in Hennepin County, and there's about 45 cities, 36 police departments, and it's a big county, and it's tough to get everywhere. But I've now been to pretty much all the city council meetings throughout the county via Zoom or in person. So it's a great county. It's a lot of diversity, not just in our people, but you have Lake Minnetonka, and there's probably 10 little cities around there, or again. But yeah, we go all the way up to Rogers, all the way down the Carver County border, Eden Prairie, Bloomington, and then of course the river separates us from Fine County.
Yeah, awesome. That's a huge area. What's the population there? You got a lot, huh?
Yeah, I think right now it's 1.3. I think the next census, I've read that they think it's going to be about 1.5. It's a fairly large county especially for the Midwest.
Okay, well you got a fourth of the city, a fourth of the state, practically, huh? Holy mackerel!
I think it's 5.3 and 5.3 million in the whole state.
Yeah. Well, you're doing a fine job over there.
I try. It's been a rough 18 months, but what doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right?
Yeah. Well, we sure hope Minneapolis is able to get a handle on some of the ongoings there. Every month there's a different challenge.
I know.
We're rooting for you guys. We're rooting for Minneapolis. And I know this.
Yeah, we always appreciate you sending your staff over here when you can, and they're so professional. And when I've gone out there with them, they're just happy to be there helping. And sometimes when different agencies come to a different jurisdiction, they're a little nervous maybe, but your men and women that just come here, do their job, and have a smile on their face, and then they go back and go do their job in Ramsey. So it's great.
Right. Well, I hope you'll join me at the state fair this year. Pat and I will be out there, and we can share a couple corn dogs.
Are we going to be live, like walk around with the camera and have a pronto pup eating contest?
I think that's a good idea. Pronto pup eating contest.
Maybe we'll mount the camera on a golf cart.
I think we should get what's his name, Alex Graham, just to mount it on his head, but make sure he can't talk, or else it'll be all over the camera.
Helmet cam. Good idea. Helmet cam.
Or make sure we'll put like some over his face so he can't talk the whole time.
Well, there is that. Well, no, I'll tell you what, we encourage your people to give us a call, and we're still, next Tuesday, the Ramsey County Board is going to discuss the joint powers agreement with the state fair. The attorneys and the county board have made significant progress. I won't say what that is, but there'll be a discussion. So in the next 10 days, we expect hopefully some type of resolution, but it's up to the county board. But I wish you'd, tell Deanna or any of your other people, give us a call. We'd love to plan to have them in our contingent.
Yeah, how many have applied? I know Dewana will, and several others will, and we're busy. We're gonna maybe take over the Twins, and not to take over, but help Minneapolis with the Twins and the Vikings. But anything you need, Bob, and I love the state fair. I think people need to know that he stepped up big time here. I don't think he necessarily wanted to, but with no law enforcement, no one keeping the people safe, that means no state fair. So people, again, it may not be ideal situations, but let's make sure the Minnesota great to get together is great, and if Pat's there, I'm there.
There you go.
Can we have Pat tell us a little short story before we go?
Sure. What would you like to tell about when he used to babysit you?
Well, that was back in 1980 when I was born in Shakopee and lived in Burnsville, and he used to come over, and my older brothers always told me stories that he used to yell at us. So
It didn't work though, did it?
not for me.
Are you doing
All
an
right,
amazing job over there, Sheriff?
Thank you guys as well, and be safe, be blessed, and we'll talk at you later.
All right. Thanks, Hutch. Good to talk to you.
Take care.
Thanks for calling. See ya. Bye. Bye.
Oh, that was nice.
Nice man.
Yep.
Good person. Kind of person. You know?
Very much so.
Kind of person. So we're northbound on Rice Street. We're just leaving the city limits of St. Paul. And headed out into Maplewood. Maplewood's on our right here, and Roseville's on our left. We're going to make a quick tour through Vadnais Heights as we roam out here. See a bunch of Corinne families here, this north end here area of near Rice Street. Some of our immigrant families from the Corinne community, from Burma, Thailand area, have moved here. It's one of our goals, to try to help that next immigrant community. The first generation is so critical. If you can get your first generation of kids to succeed, put a legacy in place for 200 years.
Absolutely.
We have a second caller who is staff. Her name is Inda, who is going to be coming outside to meet officers to explain the situation, but says everything is fine.
Oh, man. So we'll discuss more of the weekly crime tomorrow night, but we've had a number of chases. Sheriff's Office, successful ends to stolen cars, burglars. It's just
ongoing shots fired problem, especially in the city. Some really good police work being done.
Yeah, it's well, mute that for a minute, will you?
Okay, we just had a carjacking
County East units on a carjacking at gunpoint.
in Roseville.
266 County Road C, Charlie.
We're going to let our squad go by here.
Vehicle is Edward Robert Charlie 158. It's a 2000 Chevy Malibu color. Suspects are described as black male in their 20s. The person that had the gun, black male, 5'10", and built wearing glasses, and last name eastbound County Road C, Charlie.
So we're looking for them to
towards Rice
leave.
Street, and this is about a 2-minute time delay.
Probably more likely went across over to
Influence squads
35E.
on a carjacking at gunpoint out of Roseville, 266 County Road C, Charlie West.
But we are just going
License plate would
slowly.
be Echo Romeo Charlie 158.
Nope.
ERC 158 on a black Chevy Malibu 2020 model.
Carjacking at gunpoint.
2 suspects. One had a gun, possibly a Glock, last seen eastbound County Road C towards Rice Street.
Okay.
Nope. We couldn't be in a much better location.
No. The only thing is, like I said, a lot of them go across there to the freeway.
Right.
5514.
RO and associates of RO of the victim vehicle. Also known for narcotics and weapon as well. So, FYI.
Did you say the victim's vehicle?
Yep.
Is that narcotics history?
2020
Yes.
black Chevy Malibu, municipal plate, Echo Romeo Charlie 158. Information at 1940.
Well, these guys are gonna come down here and check this way.
Affirmative, they are aware.
So,
It occurred at Acorn Park.
yep. Just about 2 blocks west of, 2 or 3 blocks west of Rice Street, on the south side of the street. For reference, the Winter Carnival medallion was found there one year.
So it is very likely that this vehicle will be used for further robberies and carjackings, which seems to be the routine. Take a swing through the bar, would you?
All right, I'm gonna take a run up to these apartments up here.
Yeah, that's a better idea. That's not a bar I think anybody would stop at after doing this.
If they're local, sometimes if it was a drug deal, sometimes they don't go too far to
Right.
cut the deal. Did they come in a different car?
It doesn't have any mention of it. All right. I don't have anything to write on today. It is ERC 158, and it should be a very clean looking black Chevy Malibu.
$2,400 to the Roseville cars. Can you check to see if the suspects came in a different vehicle?
We copy that 2400. We're trying
Nope,
to find
Toyota.
complaint.
5182 single mile with the company report.
Okay, you take a copy here with the count.
Labor Road, right?
Yeah. So we are out here just on the slim chance that this is a dense apartment area where density always leads to greater percentage. So it's a good idea just to keep tabs.
5182 single. These two black males, white t-shirts. Black with an extended drum on the bottom.
I couldn't understand that.
182 Tango, you get background and copy. Suspects are going to be 2 black males wearing white shirts with a Glock. Register with enable copy.
See, if they didn't bring a car, that means they got more of a connection.
Ramsey County 2008 through Roseville squads. I was on Rice and 36 at the time your call came out, and
Continue at 1953.
This may not be as abbreviated
20
as I
minute copy.
thought.
You're at Rice and 36 on the call team. You did not notice that vehicle westbound 36 at 1953.
Well, I'll take another swing through the north side apartments. Enough time to
AU40.
interesting. Could they have gotten that?
I don't think so.
No, they could have. That's Earl and Hawthorne.
8840.
My only regret is we didn't get enough time to talk to everybody.
Oh, I know. We had to.
And our apologies if we
New Brighton 8840.
Did not mean to seem short with anyone. Apologize if I came across
Negative
that way at
response.
all.
Oh, I don't think you ever come across that way. You're the real deal. I'm just saying that.
8840, we're coming.
Affirmative, just verify that your code 4 you no longer need the air.
I'm sorry, yes, you can clear the 10-1. I'm just checking the area. Just leave me on the call.
Well,
Copy.
they had a plate, huh? Was it right?
On the
Was it-
carjack vehicle?
Yeah, was it match and everything? I mean, I know it's the
Yeah,
guy's car,
it
but
matches the car.
sometimes they don't even know their own plate.
Right, it did. ERC 158.
Well, I'm gonna take a little mission detour here. Just run into madness for a minute. Stolen was in Roseville. We were Little Canada. There is on the
Squad 381, I
east
got
side of
me
Rice Street.
suspicious. Those two Hawthorne Avenue keys, black male and black female, and forward stand tried
Although
to
I
steal
have to
a
say that, you know, sometimes these stolens, they run up to Walmart,
Yeah.
steal
They're both in their 20s.
stuff from Walmart.
Good point.
Might as well run through there on our way.
Especially if they got a purse along with the car and some credit cards.
There's that. More and more people just been running out with stuff from stores. When were we live last? Did we reported in on that orange Charger at all?
You know, we never did give the full update. I've given it to a few people, but
The orange Charger was found, identified, and tagged for his reckless driving.
and the driver confessed.
So,
Someone very math oriented checked out the mileage from when it passed us to when it ran the red light at County Road B in Snelling. And
so who are you saying? Are you when you say math oriented? Are you?
I'm saying not us.
Okay.
Used a stopwatch and calculated it several different times and estimates that it was going 141.5 miles an hour when it ran the red light. Which would not surprise me.
No, if you put your pedal down right when you got to that area, you could get to that speed. I mean, clearly it was in excess of 100 when it blew by us, but it was on the way up.
Yes,
You
it
could
was.
hear the cylinders popping. You could tell it was accelerating, not coasting.
Got that right. Yeah, if there had been a car in that intersection, they both would have disintegrated for all practical purposes.
I don't know what people are thinking sometimes. I don't know what people are thinking. So if you just joined us and you couldn't make it, we had a great time at Tom Reed's. A lot
184.
of nice people. There we go. You're
5184.
I think that's inaccurate.
what model are we looking for?
Steamer Roseville CN available. Diana will enter that vehicle.
A similar look to that Acura.
Yeah.
It has a similar styling.
Sorry, can you turn in there, please? If you have a Roseville CN available, Dana can enter in that stolen. How do you do my one? 84, I'll just take their channel, if that's okay. Copy 954.
So if you see a suspicious black car in your neighborhood,
Malibu.
it's going to be a newer Chev Malibu, black in color, ERC 158.
Yeah, and if our transmission isn't perfect, it's because between 7 and 9 o'clock is some of the busiest traffic ever. But we got one more tweak we can try. They gave us a good look, huh?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
But don't live too far away, and it comes back properly. What was that?
Oh, was that my seatbelt pretending it's a race car or what?
Yeah, it sounded like vroom, vroom. Okay, why don't you drive by this car? This is not it,
Okay.
but you can see what the taillights are going to look like.
Okay. Which one?
Right next to that Acura SUV.
Okay. All
That,
right.
I believe, is a Malibu.
Okay.
Oh, no, that's an Impala, but they're very similar looking.
Yeah, well, that's, yeah. Parked like OJ. Here at the Walmart in Vadnais Heights. Sometimes when people steal stuff, they use the car to steal something else. I'm seeing black Malibus.
That looks like a black Malibu just went
Where?
to the
East?
right on the street. On the street.
Okay. I'll try not to run anybody over while I'm catching it. Where'd it go?
Right next to that white vehicle there.
Stopped or moving?
Stopped in the left turn
Yeah.
lane. That might.
Yeah, that looks like a Malibu or Impala, one of the two, huh?
That is a Malibu. I'm going to run that just to see what year it is.
Okay. Good spot there. Count clear right.
7135, 7107.
Oh, I gotta put this.
25.
That is actually 2 years older than what we're looking for, but that's very.
2650.
It didn't change a whole lot, I don't think.
No, caller stated there were two cars that were knocking at his door. Caller believes that they were attempting to rob him.
You eating Kentucky Fried Chicken or what?
I can always eat Kentucky Fried Chicken. Original recipe for me.
Somebody broke into the Jimmy's the other night.
Really? You get the safe?
Stole the pull tabs. I don't know if the profits or the tabs, but. Where's that at?
Really?
At 2004.
You know, we got those loose Mountain Dews in the back, right?
Yeah, we do.
So what
A
I'm
lot
gonna
of
do
them.
is I'm gonna stop suddenly at that light there and see who can catch one.
Kim had a call for
So the backseaters gave us a collection of four books collection of how Live on Patrol has helped inspire some acts of kindness. And so we'll read a few of them later, but we're going to take home. I'm going to take it home tonight and read my favorite. And, then tomorrow night we'll come back and read your favorite Live on Patrol kindness inspiration.
Absolutely.
Appreciate whoever collected all those. That, to be honest with you, that's what it's all about. Here we go. Oh, it's tracked now? Oh, for crying out loud. It's tracked.
Being there, Snelling and Dayton at 2005.
Snelling and Dayton.
Oh, for crying. Well, we're gonna.
You were right about where it headed.
All right. Well, we got to get in this game, right?
They're gonna pull some stuff in town.
Yeah.
Clear right. Clear right.
7107.
Here we go. Snelling and Dayton.
7107. What's the last update? We all clear.
Well, I was gonna drive up to.
We on a Speedway at Fairview and St. Clair.
Okay. We were gonna drive up
Fairview and St. Clair. 7107, copy, so will be clear at 2006.
to Community Park and show you where we're gonna have Saturday's gathering, but obviously this is more important. Now you heard this transmission on Central. Hopefully they're gonna quickly give it to the St. Paul PD on Channel 1.
Are you on there? On yours?
I think I'm on this one. If you want to throw yours on 1,
Okay.
just so we can hear if they.
So it was first at Snelling and Dayton, now Fairview and St. Clair. So that, to me, sounds like they're looking for somebody else to rob.
Yeah.
They're cruising the neighborhood.
Or they're headed to the Ford Bridge.
That could be too. If they were headed directly to Minneapolis, I'm thinking they'd have stayed on the highway.
Right.
So they're looking for another victim on the way to Minneapolis.
Didn't feel good. A little tire issue there.
9175.
But,
Just see what my tire pressure.
Fairview report.
And it all looks good.
okay.
These tires are high performance pursuit tires. You never want to take anybody who you care about for a ride in this car because it's very rough. But so our tire pressure right now is about 46 pounds. And let's face it, most tires, comfortable tires, are 36. But they do corner well.
4184.
184.
Fairview and St. Clair on an area check for the carjacked vehicle out of Roseville. Pinging to the address. Unsure if it's the vehicle pinging or if there's a phone in the vehicle.
Copy.
21.
636, Anthony.
So they just dispatched it to the St. Paul squad in that area.
173.
And they also gave it to
I'm not too far from there.
a canine.
If we do looking at the vehicle, our stop stick's authorized.
If they are gonna chase. Sure.
So we don't
I got this
go
muscle check the other channels.
we don't go lights that often on the freeway because we don't need to, but we are in this case.
236.
Because as you can hear, St. Paul's not allowed to chase the car.
Could you see if the bird is up? Maybe if they do decide to run, we have eyes above.
That's good. Now St. Paul's looking for the helicopter to go up.
Copy.
189, we can assist on the service request.
Copy.
Now,
West team.
you see how getting around
right
these
here
three
in the back,
cars
the team left.
might be more difficult than just going around them on the right. Some people panic and they don't know what to do.
2010.
So they're afraid to change lanes on a freeway. gotta make that boat change. That's another problem. Yeah.
There he goes.
Oh, there he goes.
Good man.
Good
Or
man.
woman.
You just start us a number first, so please, I really can't understand what she needs at this point.
So we're gonna have to manage. We're gonna stay on the freeway. See if Rose. When we get to the junction, we're gonna ask if there's any update. Oh, grass fire there. Yeah, look at that, Pat. Holy mackerel! Some lady was apparently starting that grass fire.
That's crazy.
We saw that call earlier.
636.
All right, we're gonna shut off the red lights because they're causing more confusion than they're helping.
5114.
We're gonna navigate.
Okay, I will check with Roseville. And information, flight is available, unknown ETA at this time. Is there someone that can send me a ground contact?
636, I'll send you my phone here over, Cat.
Copy, thank you. 5114. Correction, 5514.
Update.
He's on our channel 2, go ahead.
Same calls en route to the area, St. Clair and Fairview. We're wondering if the vehicle is stationary.
From what it sounds like, it's going to be stationary. I believe 82 Tango is still the person tracking it.
Copy.
82 Tango is stationary at the Speedway in St. Clair.
Did he say Speedway?
Yep.
Copy. 108.
Well, there we go.
108. How old is this car, Jackie?
Not old. Is it Chelsea? She went away. Stand by.
Just occurred within about the last 30 minutes out of Roseville. Copy, and with a handgun, I'm seeing a pursuit would be authorized.
She authorized pursuit? Very good. Very good.
Copy, for stolen with a handgun, pursuit is authorized. Updated for squads en route. The vehicle is now stationary in the parking lot. 5180.
Way to go, Sarge.
636, a copy. For the cars, respond and let's not swarm that parking lot.
Did you call data?
Form a little perimeter until we get the bird up.
Is it there or is it
Too late, I'm already in the lot. It's not here.
Okay. Or the phone.
5182 Tango.
The phone's still there.
I'll bet the phone is, yeah.
Copy, Central. Person call that vehicle is now removed.
Correct?
Do it does take a while to get those updates.
Affirmative. Black and color. 2020.
Do we know if it was the phone or the car itself?
Alright. Let's get that ping going again then.
Copy.
Well, there we go. I don't know. Since it was the two pings were headed south, should I just keep headed south or should I take St. Clair? Tough call.
Tough call. I'm going to let you make that call.
I'm going to take St. Clair thinking they might be headed back to other neighborhoods. Won't be the first time we guessed wrong. So we're coming up on St. Clair. Last car was seen at St. Clair and Fairview, which is essentially 2 miles away from us.
My message.
If they're coming eastbound on St. Clair, we are going to see them.
Yes, we will. Whoa.
Oh,
That's the problem about... That's not it.
right, that's right.
Negative.
That's the problem about when these things
Copy.
get metal.
Credit card, shit number.
Copy.
Hey, if you haven't shared this yet with your friends, because we never work Thursdays, because we can't work Thursday, Friday, if you wouldn't mind, just share this. Let them know we're live on patrol. So it's Victoria. It's a half mile from Lex, then another half mile to Hamlin, another half mile to Snelling, and another half mile to Fairview. So we are 2 miles east of where it was.
Is this like an OnStar or are they pinging a phone?
Good
Thank
question.
you. Good question. Very good.
5182 Tango. You're tracking it via phone or does it have?
Yeah, 186. We can get a common channel with them so we can talk to them.
iPhone.
Copy.
Well, that's not good.
Or you can patch like channel 1 powerful or something like that.
What do we got here?
Nope.
By the way, you can tell it's a beautiful neighborhood down here on St. Clair. Beautiful trees, gardens.
Number 186, I'm going to go check the trash cans here at the Speedway.
Good idea.
186, copy. Checking the trash cans. 2015.
It's a long ways to go to check. Left?
Yep, I don't know what that is.
Okay. How's it look to the left or right, partner?
Clear.
Information for squads.
Okay.
You're able to switch on the R-Pool 1 to communicate with Roseville dispatch.
That is not a Malibu.
You sure?
Yep.
Okay. You got some damn good eyes. Damn good eyes.
Information, County Central and County East are temporarily tied for an incident taking place with County West on R-Pool 1. Any county squads or anybody else assisting on the Roseville incident, please take R-Pool 1 or County West. Thank you.
You going there?
Yeah, you put that one on our pool one, I think. First or second. Well. St. Clair. Probably should have started this way as soon as we heard it.
The current update.
4481.
Currently near 326 Cook Avenue East.
Sending a phone call request to your left.
Alright. Stand by here.
That's our pool one, is that where we're at?
Yes.
Fudge.
These guys are running all over town.
That's a long ways from here, though. That doesn't make a lot of sense.
They've had a lot of time to get there.
Yeah. What, did you go get gas or what?
Sounds like maybe.
That is the same call, right?
Should I confirm that?
Can't hurt.
Squad 184.
You might be tied.
184.
Alright, St. Paul 186. We're going to have the east cars on our pool 1 here shortly. What's the delay on that ping?
24, go again.
So yeah, it is the same.
It sounds like the car's pinging over to east right now.
182 Tango. Affirmative. 326 Cook East is going to start squads as well.
182 Tango.
We are patched with R-Pool 1 for communication with St. Paul. They're wondering what the delay on the ping is.
35 right to Cayuga.
Maryland. But that's just something's weird about this, though.
Ping is at 326 Cook Avenue East. It says the car's parked right there. That's all we got right now.
Well, that's
Affirmative, but what is the delay on that ping?
Do that because we were given a different location earlier, Fairview and St. Clair. It's quite a significant distance away from there, so
I'm with him.
is there a delay in this ping at all?
82 Tango, the ping at Fairview and St. Clair is a cell phone. The ping at Cook Street is the vehicle from OnStar. We're unknown how long it's been there, approximately 5 minutes ago.
You get out, the car's here.
Oh, good. Cars here.
Copy you.
Done. Handle it.
Well then. Now we got both a phone and a GPS.
Such copies of the vehicles at the Cook Avenue address.
This is the thing about police work.
Port at 80, are we sending someone down there to
We're going to clear
that car?
It's not a precise business.
No, it's not.
It's not a precise. We drove right by this. I mean, the 300 block is right off the
5180.
35 in Maryland that we drove by, not too far from where the burn was.
Yep.
And we drove by on the way to St. Clair in Fairview, chasing the ping of a cell phone. Obviously, they probably had two cars, right?
St. Paul's on that vehicle unoccupied at 326 Cook Avenue. 5184 is winner for sending a Roseville squad out to that location.
Yeah. So unoccupied.
See what they have. Someone can go down there and get that car.
The phone is probably not in the car.
No,
Thanks.
probably in a trash can or in the bathroom.
Or it could have gone with
And
the
then they call
other car.
186 to the
Assuming that,
officer that's tracking the cell phone.
no. Anything new? Anything new on the phone?
Is there a way that you can make the phone ring or alert or anything like that? Because I'm in the Speedway lot here shortly. I'll look around and see if I can find it.
We can attend to stand by.
Better yet, what's the phone number to it? I'll call it and
There you
wander
go.
around.
I like it. Don't put it on the air though. Everybody and their mother will be calling it.
Stand by for the phone number. Mail stating that the phone's turned off, but the phone number is 651.
Well, if the phone was off, it wouldn't get a good ping.
Alright, yeah, if it's turned off, there's obviously no way I can call it. I checked the trash cans, I didn't see it. I'll look around a little bit further.
Good work by everybody. Everybody's jumping in to help,
Yep.
huh?
Definitely.
Copy, thank you.
Everybody's jumping in to help.
I'm going to put this on 3.
Once we get there. Hey, you want us to set up a perimeter? Yep, if you have the bodies and the calls aren't too bad. Go ahead and do it, please. Hey, do we know how long the ping was here before we found this?
5 minutes.
186, I believe that's the answer to that. Can we hear the suspect descriptions on channel 3? I can't switch to ARPO 1, I'm having radio issues.
Well,
This incident is being handled on ARPO 1. I need all units to go to ARPO 1 for communication.
so our pool one
St. Paul 386, can you hear the suspect description?
No, affirmative. This is inquire if you're going to want the flight at all.
373. For officer safety purposes, can we get a description here for those who don't have the radio contact?
Thank you, 37. Thank you. 361.
So we're going to run over to where that car is. They're setting up a perimeter, looking for
66 copy. And
suspects.
information response around Roundspeak Avenue address for east, where the track is going to be
Yeah, squad,
two
set up a
suspects,
perimeter.
one described as black male,
Either
both
Mississippi
wearing
to
white
the
colored shirts.
west.
None is described as a black glove. Suspect with the gun is going to be described as a black male. He's going to be 5'10", thin build, wearing glasses. The second suspect is going to be a black male in his mid-20s, 6'3", thin build.
Clear.
And suspect information on channel 3, black male, the gun. Suspect with the gun, black male.
Well, we don't get many robbery suspects wearing glasses anymore, do we?
Black male, mid-20s, 6'3", thin build.
Well, don't get many of that
We're
ever.
setting up a perimeter for K9. Can you tell me, or the Roseville tell me, how long the vehicle's been digging here?
5182 Tango.
Say hi to the friends.
5182 Tango as well.
Oops. Oops.
Thank you. 6360, copy.
Negative 181. Just for our channel 3, this car's been sitting here for 15 minutes or more.
5196. Here. 5196.
You got it. You got it.
Bus.
Okay.
Bus. So we're entering the perimeter of the address where the car was found, which is kind of funny because if you had asked me to go to an area right off the bat,
This would have.
this would have
Can you please keep it on channel 3
This
Got a white
for
T-shirt.
continuity and officer safety, please? Thank you.
I don't know. There's going to be a lot of white T-shirts out here. That's the
Yeah.
problem.
Absolutely. And not particularly thin. I don't see any glasses.
I copy. Incident's going to be happening on channel 3. 386, put me at your aim.
You guys see any suspects running by?
Nah, I ain't run through this way. We saw police coming. What type of yeah, what they have on?
Carjackers. Here's the key. Here's the key. Tall black guy
I'm
with
coming in the area.
glasses.
Where do you need me on the perimeter?
Oh, you wear glasses.
Huh?
Oh, you wear glasses.
I know. Not many people do it anymore, do they?
White shirt, black pants.
But nah, I just pulled up all night.
What do you got? Tupac on their shirt there or what?
Yeah.
Poetic Justice, right?
It's a classic.
Great movie.
Hey,
That's a great movie.
There's another one out too now about that.
Bravo 385 and 381.
With Johnny
Where's the hole
Depp.
on
Johnny
the perimeter
Depp.
you want me to fill?
See you guys.
26. And information is squad, and those squads can go to St. Paul 3 or METAC 1 for the rest of this incident. He's just going to be taking over the ping.
St. Paul 3?
Yep. That's where I am.
Don't you think they're probably in a house? I mean, did they start the track yet or not?
381,
I don't think
lifelong
so.
half, and 361 will be covering for K9. Track is starting shortly.
So this is the street the car was found. We're going to just park here for a little bit. You get a
5180.
you get a little look at the
That might be the car right there.
St. Paul Police. Yeah, I think it is. National champions. Well, not current national champions, but excellent professional canine team.
We would have spotted that had it gone past us.
Just mind.
So,
Copy arc right just.
yes, sir.
Bravo 385, arc right in case.
Okay.
Copy arc right in case.
Good back there. So, get off the freeway at Maryland, take a left, first right, Westminster, and dump it, right?
Yep.
Arc right in launch.
Right.
Copy your note as well. 3553 O'Shea Avenue, 526.
I'm thinking they did have two cars,
On case between Arkwright and Westminster.
and
Potential is going to be clear.
the phone went with the other car.
Yeah, well, that's what I was thinking earlier. Yeah, so I tried to figure out what other car it had. Don't try to rob a guy without a car, just in case things go wrong.
Right.
Because the perimeter cars make that announcement, I just said no, please.
So what's going on, for those of you just joining us, there was an armed carjacking at gunpoint in Roseville. The OnStar ping led officers here to Cook and Westminster, where the vehicle was found. And now the K9 unit is doing announcements, and they're going to commence a track looking for the suspects.
Now, these announcements are relatively new as a result of an audit done regarding canine practices. So they're both for the suspect and also for any potential innocent people.
Yep.
So telling people to go in their homes so they don't get bit. We're looking for a dangerous individual. So obviously this is 3 warnings in an attempt to avoid any innocent people getting bit. But years ago we just started the track and counted on being able to call the dog off.
Right.
Dogs are like teenagers though.
Don't always listen.
We don't always listen perfectly. once they start the track, we're not going to follow them. We don't want to expose where they're going. But we're just going to let you see them get started. They'll have a canine and a handler, and they'll have a couple people with him or her in order to provide safety.
Is there anybody but St. Paul squad on this perimeter and this stolen car at this time?
5184 Matt, Westminster, Maryland.
There we go. We'll roll up our window.
It is a physically strenuous job being a canine handler and even being the backup officers trying to keep up. They move fast and they go over fences, over walls.
I'm just thankful that the dog doesn't like Twinkies, because he would have hit on our trunk, right?
We'd be in trouble.
We'd be in trouble. All right, so we're going to drive around the neighborhood.
And you'll see right behind this Ford SUV here is the stolen car.
2450.
All right.
LERC 158.
You got it all under control there, Maloney?
Oh yeah, she's good.
Good, good.
I'll let them young bucks go.
We'll go work the perimeter.
See you, Sean.
So obviously, law enforcement takes carjacking seriously.
How you doing?
Thank you.
Right.
Anytime you got a gun, it's a serious matter.
Checking County Central for Ada Brings Squad.
The dilemma on all this is when the dog walks up the front steps of a house and sits down and says, "This is where it is."
Yep.
That's the dilemma.
3-1, we're working 323 code. Happy 323 code.
Well, all the cars are here, Pat. We should probably roam the east side a little bit.
That's probably a good idea.
Nobody's going to be available there except us.
Yep.
We'll keep you posted what happens there. So, obviously, for those of you that have been paying attention to the news, which I'm sure all of you have, there's definitely wildfires in Canada, northern Minnesota, that are causing a problem.
Indeed.
Yeah. See that? It looks like a blood moon, but it's the blood sun, right? See it over there?
Yep.
That's all that haze from forest fires causing that extra. Now, a lot of it was better today, but yesterday I had a mild headache the entire day.
Oh, I did all week.
They said that
Happy to sit on country.
they said that there's a lot of different chemicals in that smoke that can cause all sorts of issues.
Yeah, the air quality was horrible all week long.
So, but it's much better today. I can see clearly now. Haze is gone.
All E squads, please return to channel 3. All E squads, please return to channel 3.
If we can get a ping on that phone. So you're eastbound on Maryland at Burr. Was that somebody yelling, or was that?
Yeah, I think they were yelling Bob, but couldn't tell from where.
I think I heard them. I think they said, "Living legend." Pat. All right, let's get our radio squared away. You got my radio over there?
I thought I handed it back. No, I didn't.
You just like to sit on my radios.
You want it on 2?
Yeah. Sounds good. Or I'm usually on 1. I'm usually the low number.
Oh, that's right. There you go.
Yeah.
Put this on 3.
Water, we're working yard to yard.
Outside. That's Cook, 326. Cook.
Have the yard to yard, south side of Cook, 326 Cook. 20
Night.
Yeah, this has turned into a really nice night. A little muggy earlier.
I'll tell you, this morning when I went outside 10 o'clock, I never felt that muggy at 10 o'clock anywhere.
It was hard to breathe.
I went out to clean my car out, get ready for tonight. I was like, oh, but it's very pleasant now. Babies and a stroller out there.
There's that mural.
Yeah,
that is cool.
Yeah, it's awesome.
This mural that they put on the side of the American Legion here is something else.
How'd you say they did it? They did a rap or something, or
I don't know how they did it.
Somebody told me that it was like a.
But it is really cool.
Thing of beauty.
26.
3-1, we're progressing westbound in the alley, south side of Cook.
26 and through the AOA and get some of the other west cars out all.
Copy westbound in the alley, south side of Cook, 2037.
Copy 2037.
How you guys doing tonight,
Good.
Bob?
Good. How are you guys?
Not too bad.
Were you inside?
Yeah.
We were just looking at the mural. That's some nice work.
Ain't that beautiful?
That
That's
is
some
something
gorgeous
else.
work,
Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice, man.
Gorgeous,
That's really
gorgeous.
nice.
Good tribute.
Yep, gives you goosebumps a
It
little
does.
bit.
It really does.
You know? Yeah.
It really does.
Yeah, I dropped her off one morning at work, and I came back down. It was 5:30. The sun was just kind of coming up, and it was just beautiful. And after I drove home and I got home, I'm like, why didn't you stop and take a picture? There was no cars. There was nobody around. You know, all the goofballs were still in bed.
Yeah.
So it would have been nice to get a great picture.
Exactly.
Here's Austin. How you guys doing tonight?
We're good.
Good.
We're good. Yeah,
Good.
it's sort of quiet. We had one carjacking up in Roseville.
Okay.
Suspect fled to St. Paul, but we dumped the car. We're looking for him.
Okay.
So,
Well, some people never learn.
it's always something.
Yeah.
Where are you guys headed after this?
We're just home. You know, I got to work early in the morning. You know, just came out, see everybody up here.
It's a very nice night.
Yeah, it's bingo. My dad's girlfriend. It's her 80th birthday. Is actually today.
Really?
Yeah, so we just came up, buy her a
What's
drink,
her
say
name?
happy. Judy.
Judy, what's her last name?
Megan.
Judy Megan. Happy birthday.
Yeah.
Happy birthday,
80th
Judy.
birthday.
Yeah. So we just came up, say hi, buy her a drink, and get back home before
Good for
you
you.
know. You got to get off this side of town
Before
it gets
before
too
it gets
dark.
crazy. Yeah.
I don't need my car being ditched across town.
Got that right.
See you later.
Have a good night.
Thank you.
So I watched the Tomorrow War.
I did too.
I liked it.
I did too. What was it on Netflix or was it Prime?
Prime.
Yeah, I got a Prime channel. Yeah, I liked it. And you know what? I'll tell you what. When I got through watching it, well, first of all,
You saw a UFO.
no. I'm a lot more emotional than you. I'm just going to tell you, if you haven't watched Tomorrow Wars, it's good. But what I'm going to say has nothing to do really with the movie. But of course, I have a daughter about that age difference, and so the part about him meeting his daughter 30 years in the future, and her appreciating him. But my wife was downstairs sleeping while I was upstairs watching this movie. You know, my son. For those of you that don't know, poor Bobby caught mono, so he's not doing well. So he hasn't been doing well, but. Having said that, he'll get better. He's got like 3 or 4 days into mono. But the very last line was of, it's Chris Pratt, right? Is that the guy that played that role?
Yep.
And to make a long story short, he goes ahead in time and comes back to the right time. But he said, my best future was right in front of me. You remember that?
I sure do.
And I'm very thankful for my family, my wife and my son. And when I go downstairs and see them both, my wife trying to keep him comfortable. And I'm just very thankful. My best future, anytime I see my wife and child, is right in front of me.
Absolutely.
So,
I got teary-eyed. I'm not going to lie.
Yeah. So it's
highly recommend that movie. If you're into science fiction, I highly recommend it.
Yeah, there's always a couple glitches as to why does the Stargate only work for 30-year increments, and
right.
And why couldn't you have? Well, yeah, I'm glad they figured out exactly what they needed to do is figure out where it started. The other moral of the story, it's the nerdy kid in science class that solves the world's problem, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
So here's to all you science guys. I was a science guy. I was big chemistry, biology, astronomy. That was my future, is to be a scientist.
I accidentally blew up too many beakers and test tubes.
I don't think there was any accident about it. We had guys like you in our classes. Let's see what this has. I got a home chemistry set that says if you put this and this together, this happens. No, I like science. I think science is the most interesting part of my education.
And a few people have asked who joined us late. Jelly Joe is not with us tonight. He was at the get-together earlier. He will be with us tomorrow night and possibly Saturday night. So you've got Bob and I tonight.
Yeah, no jelly on that sandwich.
381 life on tick 4. 4.
That life on sharp copper.
Hey, talking to the Roseville guy. Looking like it's a rough trip. They took the car in.
Hi guys.
Hey guys.
We haven't seen you for a while. How are things?
Good. How are you?
Good. Oh, you're cooking barbecue, huh?
And that little cutie's getting bigger and bigger. Hi.
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 He was standing by the bus sign. I wasn't sure if he was waiting for a bus.
No, we were waiting to say hi.
Nice to see you guys again.
Nice to see you too.
What do we got there? What are we doing? Are we cooking dinner?
No, we're not doing anything.
Oh, just relaxing.
Yeah.
That's a good way to spend a Thursday. Yeah. Hi.
301 per K9.
All right, thanks for saying hi.
Have a good night, you guys.
Love you guys.
Hi. Best deck on the east side.
Take down perimeter 2044.
I just don't want to be rude and drive by somebody that says hi. I wonder how the Aquatennial Parade was last night. Hi, how are you, buddy?
Hi.
Nice to see you. Thanks for saying hi. hear a siren. Lights.
Let there be light.
Bravo 455, yep, see you.
Well, they say grass can handle 6 weeks of no water. What do you think?
Well, it's,
We're working up on that.
I'm telling you, we have not had near enough rain.
This is 6 to 8 inches short. I think Suni Lee starts her competition tomorrow.
Did you see her performance in the trials?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Amazing.
Perfection. Perfection.
One of the team members has COVID.
Oh no.
Had to leave or go isolate. I don't know. I hope they don't practice too close together.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't know. I'll tell you, little Bob is suffering with that mono.
Oh.
I'm assuming I had it, but back then we didn't really test too well.
Somebody's running rather happily.
Yeah, it's like an airplane. It's great to see kids out.
Yeah,
You know, that's one thing when you have enough police cars to patrol the neighborhood, it gives a sense of safety.
1699.
Yep.
People feel comfortable letting their kids run out. But right now in North Minneapolis, not too many
I copy
people
the hit. Are you code 4?
feeling comfortable about their kids playing outside at dusk.
Yeah, there was a really disturbing video that came out of North Minneapolis on Sunday at Broadway and Penn, where a group did a takeover, a group of the street racers, street performers, whatever you want to call them, took over the intersection of Broadway and Penn, a major intersection in a major American city, for upwards of 40 minutes, burning rubber and doing 360s in the street. Hundreds of people there.
Blocking all the traffic.
And it culminated in gunfire.
Yeah.
And people running for their lives in terror. It's unacceptable.
Completely.
And I don't know if you did, but what I first saw, somebody had put out a sanitized version.
Yeah.
About what a wonderful occasion it was, and all these people getting along together.
Exactly. Until you watch the real version.
Yeah.
They might be getting along, but it doesn't stop the 3% rule of 3% of idiots that start shooting guns.
Yep.
I like this time of night, Pat.
Always been my favorite.
See a lot more. I mean, you know me, I'm a midnight guy, but something pleasurable.
There's something to be said for this time of night.
I love seeing kids out riding bikes.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying themselves. Hey, guys. Are we on? What we got there?
That's on the east side.
You're in what?
That's the east side.
Yeah.
I'm checking the LTAC to see what's going on.
Hit him here, hit him. Pulling into Redstone.
Redstone.
What is that, Eden Prairie?
I don't know.
The Redstone Grill?
I don't know.
Off-roading in the construction. You're going to get stuck here.
Copy off in the construction site.
Don't predict that a bad guy's going to get stuck.
Up 381.
How many times do they not?
Affirmative. Just confirming I can break down the.
Still driving. He's down in a big ditch. He's going to try to get out by Hampton Inn. So let's go let down 10 try to get to Hampton Inn.
Yeah.
We got 2 coming that way.
Desperate people are amazing, desperate drivers.
Vehicle description.
Black Avalon.
Call on 37. She's going towards the extended stay in the back area.
You out front now?
You're going to be still off the vehicle.
Lights, brakes on
As
the
it
dash.
also.
Heavy check 1 on full 1.
Okay.
2050.
Any vehicles coming go towards the extended space.
I think there's a walking path around that pond on the back.
How fast is that car there?
160, but it won't
I'm on the wall.
Don't be doing all that. All that.
never.
See ya.
I got him. He's on the pond.
137, you by a pond?
Extended stay.
Copy behind extended stay.
Well, he might get an extended stay.
In the Gray Bar Hotel.
That's right, the Gray Bar Hotel. Won't be no Hampton Inn.
She went into the pond area. Okay, Jerry is to the west. I've got the parking lot.
Well, the ponds
Okay,
are.
I'm going to go over to the Emerson building
The
here.
ponds are actually warm.
We got a pretty good perimeter at the pond here. Let's get some agencies to help with the perimeter, and then we can get the
Oh,
dog
I wish
up
I knew
into
where
the woods
we are. Are we guessing?
41 dog is out. 29 announcements are made.
I always have visions of them being under the water, breathing through a reed.
Yeah, he did say Eden Prairie. Yeah, you were watching too many movies.
Thank you.
The further you go underwater, the harder it is to breathe through that same tube.
23, medium build, 5'11", no shirt.
Was he the only one in the car? Yeah, white male, I think purple shirt. Look like maybe reddish blonde, short hair. He's wearing a hat.
Tom Cruise in
And
the.
maybe just some very light facial hair, but I couldn't get a
What
great
was
look.
it called?
Mission Impossible?
The one where he relives life all the time.
Oh, the science fiction one.
Yeah, that was a great show. They were in a pond, I think.
138, can you check the team? You dine over in a pocket. A couple cars for perimeter.
10-4, I believe you down on my mission as well.
I'm always
Have a good day.
Mary William Union, 122.
I'm always a sucker for anything to do with time
130,
travel.
we need a
Yeah.
squad to check technology by the building next extended stay. He could have come back up.
Dating back to when I was a kid, the Time Machine with Rod Taylor, and then the more modern version that really was fascinating to me was Terminator.
Yeah. Well, Terminator is good too, but how about
Dog coming this way, please give me a heads up. Get out of the area.
Schwarzenegger was in that other one where they were. What was it called?
You think you could have made it past where I locked down before I got there or no?
Eraser?
We were right on it. Unless
You know, I don't think I ever got all the way through that.
137, I seen him with my own 2 eyes. He went swimming
Just
into
listen
the
to this
pond.
chase. He went into the pond. The suspect was swimming in the pond.
Directly across the pond from you guys.
This is in Eden Prairie. I think I heard Eden Prairie is the
Yeah,
park.
it is Eden Prairie.
Copy. I don't see any head above the water right now. If he's trying to work this line here, though, it's just keeping his head barely above along the weed line.
Well, we don't need a K9. We need a Shark 9.
Oh, 6 minutes, boy.
In the last 5 minutes.
Shark
Something else
9. Call again Shark 9.
Yeah, you've heard of Sharknado? Well,
It is Shark Week. You know what, though? It's like the movie. It's Shark Week somewhere in America every week.
So on the carjacking, they lost the track and gave up on the perimeter.
189 will clear when they're ready, and I'm in route to EOT. Okay.
So the car will be recovered and
It's just trying to hide these reeds.
processed for DNA and fingerprints.
Yeah, from the car.
178, just got an additional caller, 1063 Como, heard shots coming from the south of the address.
Did you get my question? Is it on the agenda or not?
138, you start UAS page.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
I'm response.
Kyle, I'm not worried about tomorrow.
If you want
I want to know what's on the agenda tonight. Yes, but is the JPA itself on?
Edina 1963.
All right, so can you read? Can you read me what it says?
Hey there, we're going. You want to stay on technology just west of Redstone, just so we can get a perimeter on that pond. Dispatch, can you read the description for anyone who just went scanning?
White male, about 160, wearing a hat.
Is it impossible for you to read it to me, or you want to send it to me? All right, thank you. Bye.
And I can see if it matches that male headstock. The white male, yeah, 30s, dirty blonde or red hair, short buzz with maybe some very short facial hair.
Well, anyhow, if you're thinking of coming Saturday to our official celebration, we should have a good collection of food trucks there.
That's going to be fun.
We'll have some water there for you, free water, but food trucks will probably charge. But anyone wants to bring something to share, distribute, sell, we'll have tables there for you to set anything out. We will have a lot of squad cars if you want to bring kids or grandkids with. Squad cars to look at. Both the Durangos will be there.
Trike.
We're going to have some stop sticks there for you to practice throwing. See how difficult it is to throw stop sticks across the street. And then bring them back in front of a car.
And then get them out of the way for the squad cars coming up behind.
Okay.
Yep.
And you can head to the corner of technology.
You might have a drone operator there that you can practice flying a drone for. We're not going to let you land it or anything, but well,
no dive bombing allowed.
I guess all drones land one way or the other. But you can fly a drone, look at yourself, take a little picture of yourself from the drone. Should be fun as well.
Wants to go into the property and get that southwest corner.
There is a playground there for the kids, little kids. We're going to also have some games, yard games that kids can play. Not going to be real organized or structured, but it should be fun.
I don't see how it can't not be fun.
We have 2 quality bathrooms and 4 satellites. How's that?
I'm not worrying on.
Hallelujah.
Some people like quality bathrooms.
What are the hours of that again?
4 to 8.
4 to 8 on
4 to 8.
Saturday.
When we're done there, let's head over to Shoreview and watch the Slice of Shoreview fireworks.
141.
Slice of Shoreview fireworks.
386. 386. You can clear me from this. Send me a PPV 766.
You notice when we came to the east side, then the shots fired were over in west.
Oh, of course. And by the way, we temporarily had the wrong address up for the Park.
766.
The address is 661 East County Road F in Vadnais Heights.
Yeah.
661.
Well, you can't go too wrong. If you go to 881, you're going to be in the middle of an open field.
You can start your own party.
There you go. It's actually the Urban Farms over there. Jerry Urban, long time city manager in Vadnais Heights. His family still owns a bunch of property there. Does some great farming.
And guaranteed there will be a lot of photos posted from both tonight and Saturday.
Just arriving on the
Trooper 8, is he over there in East Prairie?
Yep.
I'll tell you, that helicopter is the most valuable asset we got.
Oh,
All cops are bastards. We just got a shout out from 7th Street.
oh, that
All
wasn't very
cops are
nice.
bastards.
I think if you knew us, shout out girls, and I know you're listening. You watch every
Well-
time we're live. If you're listening,
I don't mean to be picky, but how does she know the condition of my mother at my birth?
well, that's a good point.
That's good, right? Right?
But if you met us, we'd change your mind. If you actually took the time to talk to us,
we're overhead. We'll start searching the shoreline.
My niece Danielle and her husband Alex had a new baby yesterday, Carter James.
oh, what a cool name.
Carter James, welcome to the world, Carter James.
And I think we have
James after Danielle's grandpa, my father-in-law, James Ryder, one of the finest men I knew. Certainly the best dry humor in America,
That's very cool.
and a very kind man. He's one of those. Remember I told you about George Latimer talking to
Information is
my
blocked
grandmother?
down 213 or past that council 2
Just be in the total conversation. Jim Ryder was the next guy that I ran across that could do that. It didn't matter if you were the custodian in the building or whoever you were, that he would just have a one-on-one conversation with you, and you were equals. Carter James, named after his great grandpa.
Very, very cool. Congratulations, you guys.
138 ETA code is 5 to 10 minutes. Fire.
It seems like a lot of people are having babies.
Yeah, really.
Have you noticed that?
Yep.
I'm not sure where the closest access point to this pond is from where we're at, so they're aware.
He's going to need a dive team to find that suspect pretty soon, huh? I think you're right, Pat. I think he's breathing through a reed.
Could be.
How could you get him out of there without... You could drain the swamp.
Drain the swamp.
I mean, pump the pond.
If we haven't seen suspect come out, then let's launch him and just be ready.
Copy, but no windows.
What do you say?
Suspect clear at Lexington.
Couldn't catch the end of it.
Something if we haven't seen the suspect.
And could you change my stop?
273.
Copy.
Will be a report on my end. You leave the on the go. I'll take the alarm.
Got a spare plug?
Sure.
Yeah.
This is charged up enough.
Copy 380 Randolph Avenue, on an alarm. Commercial site showing approximately 6 people are mainly on the south corner walking to the property. Video clip came in at 2051. 2105.
Copy, Northwest Central 2105. They're going to be going south on Victoria, approaching Jefferson.
Oh, here we go.
South on Victoria, approaching Jefferson.
Something going on there. Gotta pull that up on a kid.
Delta Golf Tango 887 on a flag Jeep. Vehicle is getting northbound 35 east from Randall.
Black Jeep with no windows.
Did you say no windows?
Yeah, so it's probably going to be a Wrangler. You know, like
656.
like the old military type Jeep. Clear right.
If you could get states up, that Jeep is still northbound.
Temporary, do we have any squads on foot near the hotel?
Well,
So I can check on something.
Clear right.
Being advised.
well, she should just tag along for a little bit.
Okay, we're passing Graham, northbound 35.
You're gonna wait here.
Passing ground northbound 35.
You start at the southwest corner of the hotel and start walking straight towards.
So we're at the junction here.
I'm not sure.
94 and 35. Yeah, you could lose that. Just figure this just catches black. What was it doing? Is suspicious or what?
It just started off as an investigate. I don't know whether.
All right, are you on 2? Just in case.
It will be.
Squad 189.
What squad was she?
656.
We do have another call in at 750 Milton in case you guys get waves down. 656. The Jeep's getting off at 11th Street.
Okay. Well, let's.
Copy. He's getting off at 11th Street.
Good.
Yep.
How's it look?
Clear. DGT 887.
656. I'm lost it somewhere here in downtown.
Is it not it up there? Is
Copy.
it?
Last visual somewhere downtown.
Nope.
I want to wait.
Right or left? That's it there.
Is it? He's moving. He's moving.
Yeah.
Did it have no taillights?
Delta Golf Tango 887 on flag Jeep.
Oh, Cherokee. That's good. That's going to be it.
656 advisory last on vehicle traveling.
Yeah, 656. I was lost sight of it when I got off at 11. It doesn't have its lights on either.
It's got to be it, huh?
I don't
Oh,
think
yeah,
they know
that's
how to
it.
turn them on, which was why I initially tried to stop it. It had at least 3 to 4 oxygen.
Go ahead.
And I'm just kind of cruising downtown. I'm not sure where it's at.
Hang on a second.
2400.
2400.
It is now eastbound on Kellogg from John Ireland.
I wouldn't say east.
Or, I'm sorry, northbound here on Marion from 94.
Northbound Marion from 94.
Westbound.
Going west on St. Anthony.
West St. Anthony.
Oops. Fix it.
Westbound on 94.
Westbound 94.
Fix it. Go ahead.
Crossing under Dale.
What's the reason for the stop?
What was the original reason for the stop?
Real reason for the stop was no lights.
Copy. Crossing under Victoria. Going to the far left lane.
Crossing under Victoria, far left lane.
You see
It's
it?
way up there.
Yeah, no, but is he in the left lane still?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, who's that? See, people People don't really pull over too good
Looks
here.
like they're coming up to Hamlin. We're getting caught up in a little bit of traffic here.
Coming up there and then getting caught in traffic.
Should we just terminate?
I think we ought to give it a second here to get...
656, I'm getting on the freeway. You see if Steve was still trying out.
Maybe this is a helicopter.
He wasn't advised they were trying to get any squads that good. That's it.
Oh, there he is still. He's still in.
Yep, there he is. Okay, just crossing under Snelling in the far left lane.
He's still there.
Crossing under Snelling, far left lane.
I think he thinks we... Yeah, chase him to Minneapolis and tell him don't come back. No, we can't give up. He's up there, but I don't think we're gonna catch him without some adverse.
Don't have him in sight at this point, but we think he's in about Cretan.
Tell him we're gonna terminate.
Don't have visual at Alpha St. Cretan. 6-7. I'm with you 2400. I don't know if you want to try to make a stop before the border. Otherwise, once it leaves, you might have to be out.
Where is he? Ask him where he is.
Where are you at?
Right behind you. Just crossed in Cretan.
Yeah, I think we're gonna have to. We can't see him.
I think we're going to terminate this. We don't have him in sight anymore. Just to make sure Minneapolis and
we're going to terminate the chase,
state
but we're going to continue to look.
Are notified. We are going to continue on, see if we can come up with him, but we are not going to pursue.
We are not pursuing.
Lost visual, not in pursuit. 113. And 167 copies. I'll be getting off on 280 Uni. No longer behind you guys.
Copy, thank you.
Yeah, you know, this is a great example where we'd like to use the lights and siren, but honestly, we could have kept pace with them better without it.
Really?
Yeah, that's just because the cars are so confused. Basically, when a car hears a red light and siren, they slow down. They take their foot off the gas and they start thinking, what should I do now? And that's a problem. Yes, sir. What? Yes. What's the topic? Bye-bye.
916 thrown in pending. I'm at PSG dropping off.
So...
Wait a second here. Oh, no. I saw the 8.
Well, he did slow down when we turned our lights off for a short period of time because he didn't think we were back there.
Right.
See, that's the other advantage of it's just a little too dangerous to be. Plus, the purpose of the stop, I mean, who knows? The car might be stolen, used in some other crimes. But we don't know that. All we had was driving violation.
The traffic was too heavy to safely pursue it.
Well, rest assured, if that was a murder suspect, we would have proceeded with more. That's the problem.
We weigh the gravity of the offense versus the risk of a pursuit.
So, a lot of people, some people are texting us saying that you got off on Riverside,
171.
which is where we are.
171.
Son of a gun.
10-8.
That's what we need, backseaters. If you're out there and you see that Jeep without lights on, let us know.
595 Thomas. Calling Comp.
Vehicle comes back to Minnetonka.
641 France, Medina, 2163.
What's the plate again?
Delta Golf Tango 887.
That was stimulating.
Good eye spotting that, by the way.
Well, to be honest with you, it wasn't even that I had any idea what the car looked like. It was the attitude of the car.
Yep.
You know?
Checked it out right.
The attitude of the car. Speed, lights, hurriness. You know, people turn a corner when they're in a hurry versus they're just driving.
Mm-hmm.
There's a picture of... By the way, Pat, did you have to knock the camera off? Oh. So we are in Cedar Riverside. We've been over here once before. We don't know if the car actually got off here, but it is as good a bet as any. We actually didn't get off on Riverside. We got off on Cedar.
I wonder if they know. I wonder if they notified them.
What do we got for a plate? We're looking for a car that fled from us.
What car would that be?
Black Jeep.
Black Jeep, yeah.
We do.
Delta Golf Tango 887.
We don't have anything beyond just traffic. We're just letting you know. Somebody told us they got off on Cedar.
Okay.
So.
Look around for it then.
Yeah. Call me Bob. Yeah. Angie. Oh, how are you, Angie? Are you a cop now? No. You still working for the U.S. Attorney's Office? Oh, good for you. Good for you. We're anxiously waiting to see who gets the job. Oh. Well, you're great. You're in community. You're out there now in the community, huh? That's good. I know, but that's great. That's great. Well, hopefully we'll run into each other when we get a new U.S. attorney. We'll do it a third time, right? See ya.
See you guys.
One more time.
Plate, yeah.
Delta Golf 887.
Let me use your letters. David George Tom 887.
Thank you.
Black Jeep.
Perfect.
It's got a lot of cops over here, huh?
Yeah.
Now, if you live in Minneapolis, in this ward where we're at, one of the finest humans that I've ever met, Abdirazak Bihi, lives right in this building here. I've known him now for 10 years, 10, 12 years. Nobody's given more of his own time and energy than Abdirazak Bihi
I'll be clear to
for his
investigate.
community.
Just
a wonderful man. I'm not going to tell you, I'm not going to weigh in on the election city council because I have no idea who's running besides Abdirazak Bihi. But I know he's running. And what a wonderful guy.
189.
Reserve medics and all conscious breathing.
Assalamu alaikum.
Copy, are they cleared in?
Well, we are sorry to all of the people who thought that the car had flipped when the camera came off. Oh, goodness. Thank you for caring. Thank you for your concern. We are very glad that is not what happened also. Believe me.
Well, I don't know. I think we did flip, Pat. I think you're just trying to cover attendance.
2180, copy out to the juvenile hall.
We did a Dukes of Hazzard and landed on all four.
Yeah.
Both sides claim at the sidewalk, possibly 3 and 4 years old. 2120.
We in Cedar.
Yeah.
636.
We're on Cedar.
Do you know if anyone's writing up down there on this report on the AOA?
Is that another one?
Nope. That's a
I
Toyota.
think I do better when there's no lights on.
Checking for the E squad writing the primary on the AOA.
Yeah, if we hadn't had to turn on the lights to get through that light to keep it in sight,
Yeah.
we could have snuck up on them.
Great one.
Well,
We had to.
thank you
Well,
for
right here.
noticing that, because I was feeling bad about that, but I didn't want to blow that light without giving the other people a fair
Right.
chance.
And if
So-
we hadn't blown the light, we wouldn't have been able to keep them in sight.
Right. So they had to use the light, even though that gave us away.
I was
But-
hoping he hadn't seen it.
Yeah, I was feeling bad about it, but I don't know what our tactic would have been. Maybe wait till he got in the city streets and try to get some more help and block him in.
Right.
Yeah, it's a tough call.
Can you add Delta Lima
I
Juliet?
think you're going to have to do some paperwork Monday.
Oh, that's right. I sure do.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
That's all right. I don't mind.
It's good to accumulate examples of safe pursuits that are terminated, right?
Absolutely.
It's a beautiful night. This car's got no lights on. I don't think it's got any driver either. What do you think?
Doesn't look like it.
It's a driverless car. Well, thank you, backseaters. So, an hour ago we were looking at the blood sun, right?
Now we're looking at a blood moon.
A blood moon. They're both full. Well, I guess the sun's always full, right? But the moon is full too.
Yes, it is.
Just-
Ooh,
just-
full moon.
Just rising,
Full moon.
rising in the east. What do you think of the moon's haircut?
Got more hair than me.
Is that the Prime Minister of England?
Boris, is that you?
Is that your hair? I just do not get it. I want to try that someday. Hey, somebody's waving.
Hello?
Someday I want to go.
Back behind us? Oh, back behind us here. Can we get back or not?
Not really. I can turn, but where are they at?
In the lot right here. We're going to come see you. We're going to come see you.
Oh, but can you imagine going to work with a
Right
Boris
here.
hair?
Right here.
With a Boris haircut? I mean, it must be okay in England, right?
I guess.
I don't know. Oops. Hi. Bringing the kids
Hi.
over too. Hi. Oh,
On the
really?
highway or
He almost hit us.
on the highway or up
Yeah.
here? Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were just coming from St. Paul.
You were on 94?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty scary the way they were driving.
Did you see the guys who were in it at all?
No, we didn't see him.
Okay.
We seen the cars.
Wow.
Yeah.
All the time.
Yeah, they got too crazy. It wasn't worth trying to do it. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, you get over you get
Thanks.
over 100 on that freeway. Now, what are your kids' names there? They're awful adorable.
Jayla and Soraya.
Oh,
Her
man.
birthday's in 3 days.
What'd you say?
Her birthday's in 3 days.
Oh, Jayla or Soraya's?
Jayla and then Soraya. Her
Which one?
birthday's- Yeah, it should be 2.
Oh, Jayla, happy birthday. Coming up. Hi, Soraya. Hi.
Lisa was on the highway with us.
Yeah, there's our lights. Yeah, that got her attention.
Thank you for flagging us down.
Thanks a lot to you guys.
That was nice.
Yeah. What's going on? What's going on? We're on the prowl. Assalamu alaikum. Good to see you.
I went to gas station. That's why I work here.
Yeah. No, we were looking for a car that ran from us.
I see that you got it that night. Somebody got you told.
Oh, that was a different night. Yeah, we were over there, but now we're looking for a different one.
Which one?
It's a black Jeep
Okay.
Cherokee.
Okay.
Yeah.
If
You know what? I'm going to ask her. I'll be right back.
If you come, you have a lot of people coming here.
Yeah.
That guy, I see him like yesterday. Car, that car.
Okay.
Black car.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come here at like midnight.
Yeah.
Stop that side, that area.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yep.
You running the gas station?
Morning, Ricky. Have medics come to the west side of the building.
Copy 2128.
You looking for gift cards?
Yeah.
Right here. Yep.
We got some stuff for you guys.
We don't need to sign it.
I don't think they're okay, right? Good. Good. Right?
Huh?
29.
There's some pretty spot over here. We're trying to deal with that family. Right across the street on Milton. A big roof up there that there's no pipe on them.
Get me a subway there, will you?
Yeah.
Copy 35 to this area, 750 Milton. Copy 29.
Bravo 617 EOT.
Bravo 67.
All right, backseaters. We used a few of your gift cards, a couple boxes of Twinkies.
They said that it never got off the highway.
Okay.
Kept going westbound.
Okay.
Said they heard us say it. Came back to Minnetonka. He said they were probably to 394 by the time we terminated.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. They thought they lost that St. Paul officer, and sure enough,
you never know.
My guess is they were headed to an address in St. Paul, though, before they saw us.
Mm-hmm.
Decided to get back on the freeway. So we're going to work about another half hour tonight, because tomorrow's a big day.
So anyone who's watched us for any amount of time will know that we are not shy about pursuing a vehicle that needs to be pursued, and we are not at all in the least bit ashamed to terminate a pursuit if we believe it's too dangerous.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if there was a clear left lane the entire way for us, I mean,
that would have been something altogether different.
Yeah, the problem is, again, like I say, when you're following a car at 100 miles an hour, and there's cars in front of you doing 65 to 70. Oh, there's a car with the back off. Is that lights off? Wait, oh, I just got them on.
No,
Anyhow,
187 WYE.
The point is, you can't expect those cars to react instantaneously, because they got cars to the right of them, cars in front of them. So the poor citizenry needs time to react, and so you can't really, the expectations of people just getting out of your way from 2 blocks away, it's not going to happen. But the car being pursued, they don't care who moves. They're just weaving in and out of traffic, putting people at risk. So,
is that a red Highlander?
Yeah.
Okay.
So obviously we're back in Ramsey County.
Alright, 167. It'll probably be at the McDonald's. Union Marion, they'll head that way. Transit 223.
And you know, sometimes when we mute,
roll by the Union.
just keep in mind,
There's no issue.
we're protecting the innocent. We're protecting the officers.
Checking the area of University of Marion.
What do we got going on?
Thank you. 2034.
Well, anyhow, the last thing I'm going to say, we're also protecting the future of Live on Patrol, because we need to make sure we delete or mute at certain times. What's happening here? Someone's getting some help, apparently.
Squad 169.
Someone's getting some help.
169.
We're having trouble reaching them. They'll have
There was a report of 4 guys trying to get a woman into a blue sedan
Copy.
at the entrance of McDonald's, and now it says behind the bank. I think that's why they're checking the Marion one also.
Okay.
Because is there a bank at Snelling and Uni anymore?
Only the one that used to be there, but it's not there anymore.
Yeah, it's not there anymore, so I'm thinking it might be Marion, but it's a Cadillac ending in 985. MJ something 985.
Just mute that for 1 second.
Yep. I'm going to put this on.
Yep.
Copy with a female, University in Beltier, male with her as well. 167, did you copy?
So they did end up with the other one.
Yep. Marion 94.
Copy 2137.
It's close.
According to this lady with the dress, she said it wasn't her, it was another lady with the dress, and she did not need services over here, so we just want to check the area.
382. 7, we copy.
My copy is 2137.
Address correction to the one on here.
Traffic at Hawthorne and
Pretty sure?
Ivy with
Yep.
the newer light on the pilot plate. Hawthorne and Ivy.
See,
516
Now on.
and 512 are on scene.
now we know that they are worried about us.
137.
We can do special effects. So, like, just when you want to pretend we're on two wheels.
Bravo 252, there's going to be a vehicle that's kind of parked in the entrance here of the McDonald's, Mike Juliet Sierra 985.
Oh, that's it.
Thursday.
Oh, good. That's the car.
Yep.
Yeah, 167.
Stand by.
The correct vehicle, we're pulling up.
Is anybody going to stop?
Clear.
Parked vehicle matches. Please.
So you can just like, whoa, just tip the camera. Whoa. Pretend there's a windstorm.
Clear.
So the car that was believed to be forcing the young lady into it is there down at Galtier and the University Avenue. The off-duty officer is working off-duty there. I'm not sure where. By the way, I think that's Amber Larson, one of the finest investigators St. Paul has.
Ryan trying to call back for the male half.
Now, you see these cars in front of us, we have our red lights on. I could put the siren on, but I'm not going to. I'm going to go around him, Pat, because if I wait until he goes around him, this is why you can't catch people. And, they're on the freeway without driving as reckless as the driver. Now, late at night when we're out here after midnight, different matter, right?
Whole different ball game.
Whole different ball game. The helicopter was over in Eden Prairie trying to catch that guy that was in the swamp. You know, so got myself backed into a corner here. Look.
Clear.
About driving, it's always thinking 5 steps ahead. Okay, like there's another Opticom coming the other way because ours was flashing. I don't know what that means. It could mean there's a fire.
Clear.
You said that originally the call was 4 people in the car, right? I think.
Yeah, I believe it was 4 people trying to get the female in.
Why we're still in a hurry because that 1 or 2 officers there might be overloaded. Hold on.
Clear.
You know, you pay a lot of good money for that staccato siren.
Yeah?
Yeah?
And you play it well.
Oh, yeah. You got a patent that. if we had any updates.
No.
What the heck?
They might be actually at the entrance to McDonald's. In fact, yeah, looks like they probably are.
Alright, so they got a few cars here.
Squad 516.
Maybe the entrance to the...
Squad 516.
Code 4, apparently.
516. I don't know if you made contact with the female with the comm called back saying that she's now inside the building with unknown location. We have black female with purple sweatshirt and white pants. Yep, we talked with that female. Copy.
Is Cheetah there? Is there
Yep. Yep.
We got a great group here.
537.
She's apparently okay. They're talking to the female there as we sit here.
Copy. They're cutting it on DLC. 5142.
Well, we're just commenting that we have.
Is there a governor in this car?
We're just commenting.
I got to ask
How
how
you
that car got
doing?
away.
Good.
Listen. First of all, we're live on patrol. Live on patrol, but I want to say one thing. Avery, Cheetah, Amber, you won't see a group of 3 finer officers than this group.
This
right
is like
here.
a SPPD
All you
dream
need is
team.
Darren McDonald. If Darren was here, we'd have the 4 horse persons.
Oh.
You know, you guys are awesome, really. Amber, where are you working off duty? Hanover.
We'll get you the next
still got
EVOC
off duties
class that
there,
you
huh?
try to drive faster.
I've been an EVOC. I can drive faster, but I drive.
Hit that gas, make you move a little bit.
You could have come up. You didn't even have your lights on. You could've
they
come up
were-
and helped
No,
me.
that wasn't me. That was him.
like that all through traffic.
Yeah,
and
that was him.
the traffic, of course, was at that
Well,
moment.
here's the thing.
worst.
All you had was a traffic violation
I
on.
know I can only get to about 280, and then I gotta cut it off.
No, it was all good judgment there. We had to.
Oh, absolutely.
We try to.
No, there's 656 behind a car. I think they did a traffic stop, and then the car
Took off.
And then they did the little zigzag, and she just followed the tail lights, and these guys got behind it, and they went westbound 94.
Yeah.
And some people flagged us down in Cedar Riverside and said, they almost ran us off the road on the freeway. They're probably back to Minnetonka by now because they heard us saying it listed to Minnetonka.
So hey, listen, I got openings at the sheriff's office for both of you. So yeah, let me know. The pay might not be as good, but you want to come work for the sheriff's office? Well, we got openings for you.
That is fine.
We got openings for you.
All right.
See you guys.
See you guys later.
Take care. Avon has my old badge. He's doing 654 proud.
There you go. It's a good crew there. You know the thing about that Cheetah kid, he just goes call to call to call.
Yep.
Just keeps pounding through, no matter what the circumstances is. I just really admire him, you know. And Amber, you know, the investigative work she's done on those carjackers is
phenomenal.
Second to none.
Yep.
Second to none. Medic 22. Medic 22. I think that's Front Street, isn't it?
I think so.
Medic 22. On the way to... Well, St. Joe's is closed. Must be going to Children's, huh?
Children's United.
All right. kind of you, all your
534 supplement.
backseaters to join us on this Thursday night.
Copy, 146.
We know a lot of you have to go to work in the morning.
Okay, pause this 1 second.
Just watch this.
The one that's dispatched.
Negative.
You got yours on.
147.
Yep.
So we're northbound on Rice Street from University. You know, thanks for watching tonight. We got, geez, I think we got about 7,000 watching on YouTube. Well, not quite 2 on Facebook, but
Clear.
it's great when you tune in on nights we're not normally on. We are headed to a call. We have not. It has not been dispatched yet. It's in the pending queue.
Clear.
So.
Bravo 252. Bravo 252.
We're not going to air exactly what or where it is right now.
Yes, 363 Barrington with Echo Tango Juliet 065. Copy 21.
Need a couple of squads for a weapons call at Rose and Mendota.
There it is.
There's a female in the comp's vehicle with a knife. Comp's uncooperative, yelling at the female, not answering questions. Kept yelling the streets and said, please roll up.
Keep yelling what?
Line disconnected, voice not called back.
Kept yelling the streets.
The streets?
Yeah, I think the name of the streets. And please roll up.
Yelling the streets.
363 GOA.
Please roll up.
Fine. It was West Lethal authorized for that last call.
Gotta come back and check that. That door is open. Nobody's in that car and it's parked.
Copy. 812, go ahead.
Cockwise on. It's just the way you'd leave it if you were going to bail on a stolen. Stand by for impact. Oh, man.
Wide.
Oh, man. I'm going to make a wider one.
The comp on your current call called back saying the female was still outside of 188 Colburn and return. We only know they're in a vehicle. Colburn, they had the female been there at her house for over an hour. No answer. And the only response to the additional comments that she was reminiscing and her name was Mrs. Roberts. First thing, go ahead, back. 21.
Here's to you, Mrs. Roberts. So,
crowd at the Foundry.
oh yeah, we're gonna come back there. Nice. That's not good.
$264, can you add Bravo Sierra Golf 785, and then can you also add Texas Plate Night Kilo
So we got a
Bravo
lady threatening with a
7339.
knife. We don't know the relationship. We're assuming it's some type of domestic argument, right? I mean,
Yeah. Logical
well, we
assumption.
just know that the comp is yelling the streets.
5165 and 512. Copy, 151.
That's going to get you.
lesson to be learned how frustrating it is and how slow people actually notice the lights. Those two aren't actually too bad. But
812.
watch that charger take off on us now. No, I'm turning. He says, I'm turning.
Yeah, not finding anything.
Squad coming from the other way. Now this is confusing.
So Marcus, why don't you swing back? He's at the bad weather restaurant causing problems now.
Okay, I thought he was going to blow by my donut. That won't make any sense. Well, Pat might get to use his negotiating skills again.
And 272, if you can update our location.
Are we? We're going to go out. I'm putting this one on 3, Pat.
Good idea.
And then I'm going to take this off. Well, do we have a plate on the car?
No, no plate, no description.
He's yelling street names. Mendota and Rose.
Hang on a second.
I hear something. How's it going? You hear anything?
You know what? I drove all the way down that way, came all the way down this way, nothing at all.
Strange.
Unless they took off.
Yeah, he might have. Or he might have. Yeah. It's good effort. See ya. Thank you. Thank you.
I think it's a dog right there.
So, the knife argument is apparently moved.
Do you know what that is in reference to?
Nope.
Oh, I guess we got an update with a plate. Possibly a green Tahoe.
Really?
Listing to that address. (921XVW).
That's the plate that came in the call?
I'm not sure how they might have called. Take that back.
Might be a different call?
They ran vehicles belonging to the person who the phone belongs to.
Got it.
And there's that. And then there's like 4 vehicles. A black Tahoe, a green Tahoe, a Mazda, and a Ford Contour.
Research a bunch of old lyrics. Facebook actually notified me that they had an issue with some of our songs from our early ones. They just got a notice on it.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know why. It just suddenly they figured it out now. But maybe they must have started a new software package for identifying songs. 2 or 3 of our early ones, which of course we did use like 30-second clips in the beginning,
right?
Remember? Right. Before we started using my son's music. And Hey, thanks again, Backseaters, for those gift cards. We did open up a few of those envelopes. We had them in the back. We weren't planning to issue many, but that one family was so cute and
Had to.
friendly, we had to.
Had to.
That's the problem, though. You can't stay in one place too long issuing those.
Right.
I mean, just because you don't want to... You kind of want to make sure people are in need.
I've got to give a shout out, by the way, to Fred Ensminger.
Yeah,
who we
Fred,
met tonight.
Omaha, Nebraska.
He drove up here from Omaha, Nebraska to be at the event at Tom Reed's tonight and at Vadnais on Saturday. Thank you so much. I mean, I'm humbled.
Yeah.
That is really cool you did that. Thank you, Fred.
I won't do this year, but one year I think we have to require everybody to make a name tag with their Facebook profile picture.
Ooh, that was a bright light.
Well, that's not the green Tahoe, is it?
I'm looking here. That sounds familiar.
Green Tahoe, registered.
Squad driving vehicle 1920.
What was that?
We're looking for who's driving 1920. Nope, that is not. Boy, that was the best cheese dog. It was actually a cheese
That was a
brat
professional cheese brat
I've ever had in my life down at Tom Reed's.
That cheeseburger was awesome. But I'm still hungry.
Bravo 485, good night, same time.
We're going to venture into Maplewood a little bit. Turn this on east so we can make sure we monitor the craziness if it comes up. We should go to that place where there's a... Were you in that conversation? There's a party hall up here. We're going to check that out first.
Oh,
so we have some off-duty deputies working there.
Okay.
What's it called? Unison or something?
Oh, and for those of you wondering, that car on Rice Street, a St. Paul car, is checking it out.
Not sure where this is.
Bravo 788 DOC.
This might be it here.
It This looks
Bravo 178.
Yep,
Have a good night.
there it is.
2202.
There it is. So this has been a hot spot lately. What's this called?
Unison.
The read. What's it say above there? The what?
Naucha Seas Center.
Got a lot of activity here. There's a big carload of people. We're gonna do a little drive through the lot here. Apparently some of our deputies have been working off duty here. I had a few little calls here last week. Some young people's party place.
It is packed.
It is packed up here in Maplewood, just north of Larpenteur, right next to Aldrich Arena.
I wonder what kind of food they have.
I don't know. I don't know if it's food or just party.
Hey
guys.
What kind of food do they have?
Asian food. Asian food.
Is it good?
Yeah. It's bomb.
Is it? Okay.
Real bomb.
Thank you. Security or?
Well, that one guy on his left on the one side is security.
Oh, and then there's the guy wanding. Looks like they are both armed.
Yeah. Oh, there's one of our deputies working. Is that Paul? We heard you needed backup. How are you doing? Oh, good to see you. We heard
How
you
you
needed
doing?
backup here. How are you? Good to see you.
On the covers.
It's a happening place.
I guess that's good, huh?
We were just told the food is the bomb.
The food is pretty good.
Yeah, the food is really good.
Are they still serving food, or is it just party? Yeah. Is it what happens? They're just kind of a kid hangout place, or?
It's basically. Well, this is a dance happening in the
Yeah.
back, so it's
They're
like
doing Hmong line dancing on the event side.
Good.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Oh, you got a lot in there, huh? It's good.
Hell yeah.
I heard there was some calls here the last couple of weeks, so I thought swing by and make sure Paul's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, let him know.
I appreciate it.
Did you bring a squad?
No.
You should bring one. You not want one, or you just?
No, I just didn't bring one.
Okay. Well, don't be afraid to bring one. Hey, thank you. Nice to see you. Thank you.
Take care.
537.
You guys are more than welcome to go.
No, we're not going in. We just
Not when it's this crowded.
Well, I don't mind going in, but
People just started coming in like about 30 minutes ago.
Hey, really? How late they open?
11.
So during restaurant hours, is it pretty quiet?
Yeah. But starting Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, then it tends to be a little bit busier. Because right now, this seems to be like the in place
Yeah.
to kind of hang out.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Well, we'll come by. Are you working tomorrow night?
I am not, but we do have guys here.
Which deputy works around? You know?
I think it's Moon.
Yeah, he's still working.
He's trying to put in a couple more. He's trying to put in a couple more days before he.
Sylvia,
hangs it up.
does Sylvia work here too, or just Moon?
She works here occasionally too.
Occasionally.
But tomorrow it's Matt Samoji and.
Samoji, are you the lead?
I'm the coordinator.
Coordinator, yeah.
Just try to,
yeah, good.
Whenever you can't find anybody.
I just want to know who to blame if something goes wrong.
Yeah, I'd like to do that too. But all I can say is, hey, if I'm not here, then blame someone else.
Yeah, there you go. All right, good work. See ya. Thanks.
Have a good night.
Thanks for coming out and saying hi to us. Appreciate it.
The information is with an officer safety counselor. Weapons involved assault. Suspect is going to be at the Andres. More attendant 2000-0823, black male,
There's a
6
workout
feet,
area here.
6 pounds. Parties wanted for second degree
Fit for
assault.
life. It's a Hmong gym.
Suspect
cool?
hit his child's mother in the head with a firearm. Weapon has now been recovered. Information was also sent to
It says on the bottom there.
6.
I don't think Perkins is open anymore, but or is it?
North back out of East
There's lights on.
Looks like it is.
I really like Perkins too, by the way. But I don't think it's open, Pat. Maybe we should buy the Perkins.
Okay.
Perkins. I got the sign still here at this Perkins. When the restaurant, when the dance hall closes, we just give them coupons to come over. For free pancakes.
363.
Well, I definitely have to check out the menu at that restaurant. Unison Restaurant.
Stolen hit. Code 4.
Put it in here before I
Yeah, we're
forget.
code 4. We just landed up near 7th and Frank. We turned around to look for it. They were heading westbound on 7th. Black
This
Chevy
event
Malibu with
parking is
Wisconsin
for
plates.
them?
What's that?
There's all these people over here?
We'll
See
get the plate
cars
here in
over
a
here?
second.
Event parking? You think that's
Yeah.
for the Unison?
I'll bet it is.
Copy, got it here. Wisconsin
All right.
131. Echo
Okay,
Charlie.
right here, guys. Woodland Hills Church. This is a trivia question for the backseaters. Are you ready for this? Can't answer it, Pat.
Tail light. You can see the
What
light.
did Woodland Hills Church used to be when it was first built?
All right, we're looking for an answer here, folks.
Woodland Hills Church. What was it when it was first built? And by the way, as a clue, these were some trendsetters. Woodland Hills Church, right here next to Shopper City. I said the answer.
Builder's Square.
It was Builder Square, but not first.
Knox Lumber.
738 copy of the assist.
Exactly.
Junction
Zare Shopper City.
Zare Shopper City.
I swear, Brent, you get the answer so often right.
Yeah.
But Joe Miller was right behind you.
Yeah, Zare Shopper City. And Mel Jazz did advertisement for him. In addition to Muntz TV, which he advertised for regularly, you got a good job. Mel Jazz was advertising for Zare Shopper City. But they were trendsetters. That was the first big box store, you know. Well, not the first. Gem Store was first, but everything good?
Suspicious earlier that 381 took, I don't know if it's related, but a black male, black female in a black four-door sedan with Wisconsin plates tried to steal a trailer.
That's just getting put out now.
That was about
No, this is they just.
100 hours.
That's the Hawthorne call?
No, they just got another squad just got ditched by that car. It's 7th and Atlantic.
The same car that was trying to steal the trailer before?
Possibly the same car.
The black car that
sorry, that was
on
in the area.
1000 block of Hawthorne?
Yep.
Interesting. Well, good to know.
8040 checking status.
Good to know.
8040 control. Plates that tried to
Copy your controls.
There.
That is it's a stolen.
Oh, it is.
Yep.
Do they know that? Did they put the plate out or not?
They put the plate out. I didn't hear him say anything about it being a stolen.
Let me ask him. You up?
Yeah, Wisconsin plate.
2755 on.
Oh, that's me.
I'm through what channel?
Hang on. What channel were you on? East?
Yeah, go on east. I want to find out if that's a stolen. See while you're there. 2400 was the car they were looking at 7th and Frank. Was that a stolen? Hang on.
2755. We were just running that plate that got away from St. Paul, and it's a stolen.
Copy.
Thank you for checking.
Affirmative, showing a black 2008 Chevy Malibu, Wisconsin 131 Echo Charlie Tango. 6 long code 4. 4 cars in the park, you're leaving.
Wisconsin.
Yep.
131.
We are looking for the same kind of car
Can you believe
involved
that?
in the carjacking.
I know. That's really weird. That's a stolen and they were trying to steal something. What were they trying to steal on 7th and Atlantic?
They weren't. It was just the squad tried to stop it and they took off. So they've been at 10th or 1000 block of Hawthorne, 7th and Atlantic.
131 Wisconsin, right?
Yep, 131 ECT.
Yeah. Only three.
Yeah, only
numbers?
3 numbers.
Okay.
I was surprised too.
And 363. I'm not confident it was even a Malibu. It very well could have been that Contour with different plates on it. He essentially cut us off at Atlantic and we didn't get a real good look at it.
Well, it was a Malibu though, right? Is it registered to Malibu or is it registered?
It comes back to a Malibu as a stolen.
Yeah. I think they're a little confused, but they'll figure it out. Either way, if it runs, it's the car. So we are headed down McKnight. And by the way, if you know any police officers that would like to transfer to the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office, we have put out word that we're recruiting people from other agencies. And like most departments right now, we have a few vacancies and we'd like to pull in some experienced people. We are a little limited on what salary we can pay for people transferring. But as you can tell, a lot of people enjoy working for the sheriff's office.
360 case number.
So
Case
I
number
would just say,
150447.
if you know anybody,
150447.
if you know anybody that's interested,
Received.
you know, please tell them. Get a hold of us. We'd love to have qualified people. We are, of course, always looking for diversity, language skills, specialized skills. So desperate for a Korean police officer who can speak the language. Somali police officers, but we want all applicants.
And there's no residency requirement at all, is there?
No.
No residency requirement.
So we are it's a beautiful night in Maplewood, Minnesota.
Yes, indeed.
Not even 100% positive where I am, to be honest with you there, Pat.
Bartlemy.
Well, I knew that part, but I mean, Bartlemy. But
why, we're at Bartlemy in 7th. That's about all I know about it.
you see this little street here, Mary Street.
Mm-hmm.
Maplewood. For those of you that reside on Mary Street, we're here, Mary and Sterling.
365, you can put this back in.
Feel free to flash your... Oh, there they are. They're flashing their lights.
365, copy at 2270.
There we are. There's our. There is. How are you?
Hi.
Is your mom here? Yeah. She watching? Yeah. Well, tell her we made it to 779 Mary Street.
She goes, I think Bob asked for our address.
She's our oldest viewer that we know. 90. You say she's 95? She does. She looks.
We got one who, oh, she passed.
The 100-year-old passed away. Yeah.
100?
Yeah. Well, tell your mom we said. Oh, she's peeking out. She's peeking out the window. That's all right.
That's okay.
We just want you to know we know where your house is.
My neighbors right there watch you all the time.
Oh, well, thank you.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
You guys too. It's nice to see you.
Absolutely.
Saturday, we're gonna come out.
Oh, that would be fun.
That'd be fun. That's awesome.
Some friends coming out as well. So.
Tell your mom this is a safe neighborhood. Even the cops don't know how to get here. Yeah.
We just have the only problems that we have is them with parking right in front of our driveway.
Okay.
It's like, you know, since they redid the streets that they're skinnier.
Yeah, what did you say you were?
I built that deck about 3 years ago.
You did? Yeah, it's really a cute yard.
I guess.
Well, I felt really bad. Your mom was sitting there. She says, you never come by my house.
Well, you know, it's funny because we say that all the time.
Yeah, they just took off on us.
Eventually, anything I said to my mom, I go, we're going to get a call from my brother anytime now. 'Cause I know he's watching.
Well, now we know how to find you.
Yeah, we'll stop by again.
All
See you
right.
Saturday. Thanks.
Thank you. Take care.
Say hi to your mom.
Bye.
We couldn't even get behind him.
Who's this? Where's this shit now? This next chase? The people keep
Might
chasing.
be the same car.
People keep chasing.
West down in the alley from Cypress and 7.
Same area. Gotta be.
He was in the alley, Bush and Earl, eastbound. Probably went up Earl, north.
Copy, possibly northbound in the alley. Or actually, eastbound in the alley, then northbound Earl.
Yeah, the Maple Police Department has a new police chief. No? And North St. Paul is getting a new police chief too. What is that noise out there? Is that my car?
I don't think so.
That little squeaky funny noise? Oh, we might
Trying to find that call.
We gotta drive
and
it
I
faster.
logged myself out. By
Drive it
mistake.
faster to get rid of it. It's either that or we got some.
363, we lost visual. He could very well be eastbound on 7. There's some major damage to the rear.
Is that my car? It don't sound too good. Gotta get it in. Seems like we got an animal trapped in our hood.
Yeah.
Possibly. Was a Chevy Malibu, black in color.
It's going to be the stolen.
Cypress.
Chevy black, Chevy Malibu.
Well, let's go find that before we go home, huh?
Yep.
It's a weird sound out there, Pat. And it's not the wheels, because when I stop the car, the motor keeps making that noise.
Yep.
Jesus, that looked dangerous, riding on the center line with a motorcycle.
Pursuit of a vehicle that fled from a traffic stop, 2222.
20986 passing.
Where's it? Want to?
Long Lake Cafe, Hardin.
365, you can cancel medic.
I
Long
think
Lake Hardin.
Long Lake.
365, cancel medic at 2222.
Or
Green
that's
container
New
going
Brighton.
out at Hardin.
New Brighton.
Sticks. Sounds like they got them with sticks. I believe this.
You can mark that Hardin and Long Lake.
If you something
over there. Still on Long Lake, slowing down. Going west on Hillview Road.
What's that?
26, I did not get good sticks on the vehicle.
Okay.
Just dropped a huge container of meth out the window at Greenwood.
Container of meth out the window.
Copy.
Chasing a car up in New Brighton, Moundsview area, just threw a big container of meth out the window.
8196.
But we're looking for this other.
That road. Still on high view.
131 Echo Charlie.
8190, where are you? And 8196 mileage, speed mileage is 45 right now. Copy. If we need any other agencies with sticks, and if you have an opportunity, fit it.
Oh, good for them.
Yeah, I'll try it, bro.
Well, that's good. The Moundsview sergeants, the New Brighton sergeants saying don't be afraid to pit it.
It's 01 Explorer, so not really going very fast, but starting to spark. And they're pulling into a house here.
Oh.
And they're off road. I'm gonna go out on foot, see the bill. I'm not sure where this leads out to.
Did he say he's on foot?
Yep. He's getting out on foot.
8196, we set up perimeter.
I think he's still in the car though, right?
We are at 2765 Sherwood Road. They went north towards Lockport Drive. We have officers set up perimeter here. We take the canine to as well. And we need help from any other agencies that can provide one. 7826, I can coordinate a perimeter. Let's get the squad.
So there you have it. They fled, they threw all their drugs out the window, and then they turned into a housing area and bailed on foot.
25. All due Spring Lake Road in Arden. Happy.
07, I'm Red Oak, Park, Canal.
Just mute that for 1 minute, Pat.
On the driver's side, I was right up to it. I did not see anybody run. I believe they're still in. If we can get a perimeter on the opposite side here.
What was that?
07, so we believe they're still in the vehicle.
I don't know. We'll find out.
Is this Birmingham? Yep.
Oops.
Not. It's got a white door.
Where'd it go?
Right here.
Well.
Not a Malibu. That's a Pontiac.
Car looks like it's been pitted.
Everyone coming out of the car.
It seems like it hung around after they chased it the first time, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So, under that theory.
Copy. On 7125, can I get that any location again?
Three 1-4.
Copy.
404.
Copy.
They have a 911. It's going to be 915 Rose.
So they're cruising alleys. They're looking for stuff to steal.
The comp. Two people now called back stating she's busting out the vehicle window.
There's the same call. 915 Rose. Now we know where it was. For the Mendoza and Rose. Now she's busting out a vehicle.
Oh.
915 Rose, which is a little block further down than where we were, but very close.
Vehicle's walking away on foot. What direction?
Unfortunately, if the bad guy's watching us, he knows right where we're at.
Okay.
There were some more details about the store in here.
This is where it was here.
Copy. Copy, Shield.
Good work,
Party
Brian.
2228.
Excellent job.
Excellent work. Okay, backseaters, let's keep your eyeballs peeled.
Black 2008
stolen Malibu.
Chevy Malibu, Wisconsin plates.
Pat and I will check the alleys as we drive by. That car's around here somewhere. There was a car in that next alley over. Go down there and take a look.
131 ECT.
Kids in the street. Who's the best shot? Who's the best shot?
Me.
What?
Me.
Huh?
I'm the best shooter. Oh, y'all the no.
You guys like Twinkies? You guys like Twinkies?
What is a Twinkie?
You never ate a Twinkie?
Oh my goodness.
Well, listen. I'll tell you what. We are in the business right now. We're looking for a stolen car. It's a black Malibu. You ever seen a black Malibu?
No.
Chevy Malibu. It's like an Impala.
What's an Impala? I don't even know. Wait, what's an Impala? I saw a black car about yellow.
Here's the deal. I can't give you any Mountain Dew because your mom might get mad about that. But here's the deal. These are boxes of Twinkies.
699.
Anybody have those?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Please report
and
and I'll video this.
Can I get a Mountain Dew?
Copy, I'm
I can't give you that or your mom will get mad at me. Does she let you drink Mountain Dew?
Yes.
Well, okay, but it's warm.
Oh, I don't care.
All right, well, there you go. Here. Who didn't get a box? Her. Here you go. Give her a box. Oh.
These are some, folks. These are some cute kids. I'm telling you.
Grab yourself a Mountain Dew if you want, but now don't stay up all night. Okay?
I fall asleep on caffeine.
You fall asleep. I fall asleep on caffeine too. But you know why? Because I drink Mountain Dew all the time. Before I go to bed, I go downstairs and get myself a good Mountain Dew.
8195, energy no call, directly on foot. 8197, I copy the signal flood on foot at 2231.
131 is the place. Call us. By the way, go back. I want to see. Go back and shoot some more baskets. We don't want to interrupt your game. See you guys.
See you, kids.
What? What? You're joking.
Driver's a black male, late teens, early 20s. I don't see the.
Hold on.
Copy.
I'm wondering.
2232.
They might have been still moving.
Yeah.
From taking off from the spot.
Yeah, for sure. They both went north of the tracks. That's a good bet. But it's a little ways away for us, but we can find it.
Okay.
We gotta go out to
It should
find
be.
her. Go up.
It should be at that address right now, if that's it.
issued by Squad 163. Calling domestic assault occurred in the area of 750 Milton. Suspect is going to be a
Why do we think that?
black male.
I was there.
Hey,
Type 888 pounds.
a bunch of people, it sounds like a bunch of people ran out of the car into the garage and left the car there. It doesn't say that.
Okay.
I'm just kind of...
Yeah. You're putting pieces together.
Yep.
You're a good piece putter. You're a puzzle maker.
Oh, boy. We got to look at this car, though.
Which
Sorry,
one?
to the right.
Where's he coming?
Go to the right.
Is he right
turn
here?
right.
Is he right here?
Nope, turn right.
Okay. Which one?
I think it's the second or third one
Okay.
up.
I thought you meant it was alongside the bus.
I'm sorry. But it looked like a black Malibu.
273.
I think it's the one that turned.
Yeah, it is. Could be. Could be. I'm going to scare the bejesus out of this motorcycle. How's it look right?
Clear right.
363. Why don't you give us another 10-3? It's going to be our stolen. We're going to just stay back till we get another car. If we could get a car to the east of us, Sticks, Jermaine, and York.
1568 York.
In case it's
It
not
was it.
unoccupied.
Okay.
That was it.
Copy at 10-3, 1560 York.
Well, our instincts were right on that one.
Yeah.
325, copy.
382 will break.
382, copy.
076 will be authorized if the vehicle flees. The pursuit is not.
2234.
York and Hazelwood facing eastbound. Vehicles about mid-block, also facing eastbound.
It's going to go up.
So if we get a car up ahead of us, maybe one with us, we'll attempt contact here. Clear it.
Maybe a little bit east of it, but not that bad. What's the street? What's the street here?
It's on your side.
Jermaine. Yeah, that's nice. Okay.
So they're going to get the sticks ready. They're going to approach the vehicle and see if it's occupied.
382. We'll go to Jermaine and York with Sticks.
Copy, Jermaine in York with Sticks, 2235.
How's it look there?
Clear.
I could use our sticks tonight too.
Okay. So they've got this area
And 363, are
surrounded.
you still able to dupe this into our last investigate so we can get all that information tied in?
I think we're lefty here, right? What's the number on that house? 1600.
Affirmative, I can reopen your last and do that.
And we're looking for what number in the
1568.
Yeah, so it's down here on the east west of Jermaine.
Thank you.
Just west of Jermaine.
Girl.
He's got sticks set out here in case they come east.
Yep. And he's facing east.
363 with info. Cops on the line with us. He's saying that they all ran into that 1568 York.
That was the front of the address.
Yeah, that's not good. What do we got for addresses now?
I don't know, but I think we're getting really close. We're passing it. Just keep going.
We are.
There's the car.
Where is it? Right there?
We just passed the car on your side.
What's the plan now?
Go right by it, Sheriff.
Yeah, I saw that. But
We just like one more car will go up and just light it up and clear it.
how many cars you got?
Well, we're waiting for one more. We're hoping to get one ahead of us. We don't think it's occupied.
No, a car, but I heard that report of the comp. But are you gonna knock on the house? We're gonna watch the alley. We'll watch the alley for when you guys scare them off the front. We'll be in the back.
Thank you.
Yeah. Dead end alley. How dead end? What do you think?
382.
Oh, we can still see him here. You bet.
382.
Yeah.
Looks like Jermaine at dead ends at Stillwater, so we'll be at Kennard and York with the sticks. Copy, Kennard and York with sticks.
Someone should be on the east end.
And 363. Next car, if they could just meet us, we'll go up and light it up and attempt contact here. 385,
Lights off or on?
On.
So we're in the alley. We can see the back of the house, I think, up there. So if they bail, we will.
Nine.
The other side of the bushes there. Yeah.
315. You want to go to Jermaine and Stillwater?
There's 61.
3 weeks after contact in the front, 325's with us.
Oh, we got a big fence here on the
We're at
west.
5 copy.
They ain't going anywhere there.
2241.
We gotta tell Steve, hey, the car behind us, if you can monitor us back up to Hazelwood, because if they, Stephen, if they bail across this alley, we're not gonna be able to get out, and you will be able to. If you can back up to Hazelwood to make sure you can go south on Hazelwood. We'll be able to see them, but we won't be able to chase them. Well, Pat, you got a clean spot right there. Look at that. Jesus, criminy. Get those red ball jets on.
2041.
I'm disappointed we weren't able to catch this car while it was moving.
If we'd have got on 7th Street just a little bit sooner,
yeah,
we'd have run into him. Maybe literally.
Vehicle's clear.
Vehicle's clear, 2242.
Squad, I think the comp said they ran into the garage, correct?
Affirmative.
We're in the alley if you want to push back and check that at all.
I'm thinking the alley's right in that opening right there.
Squad 526 and 534. 10 4th Street East, apartment 601 on an assault. Second on info, caller's ex-girlfriend did she was assaulted outside the address and a wheelchair was thrown. These are suspects are in unit 601. They have narcotics, unknown weapons. No further descriptions. Girlfriend Emily is a white female, 5'6".
Well, they can't sneak up on us unless they go over the 6-foot fence.
And we hear that.
Well, that's a good thing, right?
601 saying there was a male with a cane and a knife attached to it. Well, 2244.
Had a fire over there in that yard.
Yep.
Looking weird, huh?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is the garage? That one there?
Might be.
It's probably a way. You probably can walk out that. You don't have a garage on this one, right? Just a fence.
Mm-hmm. And a shed. Or no, there's a shed. I don't know.
When in doubt, check Google. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Google can't even figure out where we're at. Whoa, he's flying over the top. Yeah. Google says that's it right there.
Huh.
One of those two.
Yes.
My neighbor's bike is gone. What's
Okay.
happening over here?
Some guys in a stolen car bailed out of it there and ran into one of the garages along
Do
here.
you see anybody run through your yard?
Probably that garage right there.
That garage?
That garage right there.
That one right there?
Is that where a lot of problem kids hang out or what?
That's where the dope used to be back in the day, before the neighborhood got cleaned up.
Okay, that one right there on the where our lights are?
Not this. Is that a house there?
It's a house, but the house is in front, but it's a detached garage.
Got it. And
I got good peripheral vision. I don't know how long ago, but I could have sworn I seen somebody in the woods right there. I'm not trying to misdirect you.
Just now?
Just now. But they're having fire over here. Let's set one over there. So maybe we can have better luck. There's
Well,
going to be any garage in that garage.
we're gonna pull up there and check it out.
Yeah, but this neighborhood's getting worse and worse by the second, man.
Sorry to hear that.
We're trying. Take care, sir.
Well, so he thinks he saw movement in this area, right?
Yep.
We're gonna be stopped by the bankster. Now the gate's open. I think this is. I don't know. That is kind of a cruddy old garage that deserves to be checked, right?
Yep.
I'm not gonna check it, but I'm gonna at least take a look. Be right back.
363.
Go ahead.
Just looking for a status on the outstanding mails, and I am holding a 10-3. 636.
GOA code 4. You cancel the 10-3.
Copy, canceling the 10-3 at 2247.
Squad 264, I copy your out for suspicious. 103 Sycamore Street West. For person flashing light under their collar's vehicle in the alley. Time to leave, 2 minutes. Describes a white male, 30 to 40, average build, 6 foot. Wearing no shirt and blue jeans. Currently behind the garage, requesting an area check. Due to be on foot, no vehicles around them.
Yep.
Would like a squad to assist.
Path right here through this
2048.
garage.
Stopped by the bankster.
Foiled by the bagster.
Yeah. Well, we could try to get around, but it's still a dead end, right?
Yep.
All right, well. The good news is they're dumping these cars faster because they know they are going to get pursued and caught.
Yep. Well, that noise seems to have gone away, whatever it was.
Good point. Nothing that a few big bumps can't cure. I don't know how James Bond did it.
With that little remote control thing.
There's a scene in The Black Widow. You seen that yet?
No, I haven't.
Pretty good.
Is it in the theater or on Prime?
Well, it's both. I saw it in the theater. I don't know if it is The Black Widow now that I think about it.
I think that one has Scarlett Johansson.
Yeah. No, it wasn't her. It was another. I'll think of the movie. But the hero gets paralyzed and she can only use her feet. Someone might know that. And so she has a small kid do the steering while she does the feet.
That's funny. Well, you are utilizing that camera extremely well.
No, you don't say that. I'm about to hit the garbage can now. Yeah, we're a little slower than it. We're going to speed it up.
Fletcher. Bob Fletcher.
Well, okay, that's it.
Well,
316.
Remember the closing song on Roy Rogers?
I do not.
Area check reference and attempted catalytic.
We should Google it.
Suspect vehicle Bravo Tango Juliet 644. It's back on a gray 1999 Honda Accord. Last seen westbound Margaret. Hispanic male, late 20s, 5'10 to 5'11, thin build, wearing a red shirt. And a Hispanic female, 20s, 5'4, 5'5, unknown.
Copy.
2250.
Base 2, we're 10-8. You can cancel and we'll set that way with us.
Have that 316 in there.
Copy, you can set us pending.
Investigate 2053.
Copy 1255 Fremont Avenue for an alarm. Window sensor from the Vault 3 front door. Copy. 2253.
Glass and stuff in the streets lately. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, there is.
Probably the budgets have been cut, huh?
Yep. Happy trails to you.
Till we meet again. Happy trails to you. I forget. I I always sing it, but I'll be your only friend, but I don't think that's right.
Have you ever seen any of those comedians who do they sing songs the way you always thought you heard them?
Yeah.
Those are funny.
Yeah, exactly. It's embarrassing when you figure out the right words.
Yeah. But the wrong ones are a whole lot funnier sometimes.
Changes to about 6 mark advised.
Well, let's wrap it up there pretty quick, Pat, and we will see you tomorrow night at 9/11. And thank you so much for hanging out with us at Tom Reed's tonight. That was an awesome time.
It really was. All of you who made it, thank you.
We'll see you at 9/11 tomorrow. Hope you can make it to our gathering at Madness Community Park, 4 o'clock on Saturday. Should be fun. If you got nothing to do earlier Saturday, make it to the Slice of Shoreview. It's going to be a great time. You might want to check out the big water slide that the Lake Johanna Fire Department puts on at 2 o'clock. There's a parade at 10 o'clock, and then a bunch of fun activities at Slice of Shoreview all day Saturday and Sunday. Tents and games and rides.
Should be a fun weekend.
Quality activity there, but I really recommend you it's going to be 105 degree heat. Well, it's going to feel like 105. Bring the kids over and slide down the longest water slide in Ramsey County.
There you go.
But, I won't be surprised if you see me there in my stretch swimsuit.
I'll pay for that.
Well, okay, be surprised. And then the fireworks, of course, at 9:30 or so over there at Island Lake Park. That's really a fun festival. No telling when Pat and I might be hanging out over there. But depends on how late we work Friday and when we get up on Saturday.
Exactly.
But I do want to see this. I do want to see my nieces, all my relatives go down that water slide.
Well,
we don't often give the shout-out girls 2 shout-outs in one night, but truthfully, be kind, girls. We're just trying to make a difference. The microphone's yours. What did you say?
Something. It wasn't vulgar. It was something undercover or something.
Well,
we're gaining ground.
The problem is the time delay.
We're gaining ground. But yeah, folks, thank you all who joined us. As like Bob said, there's going to be waters at the park, but there will be food trucks for you to patronize, and there should be some vendors setting up. So
get in the back seat or the front seat of either of the Durangos. They'll both be there.
There you go.
They'll both be there.
So thanks, folks. Thanks for I thought this was a pretty interesting night. I hope it was for you guys too. And we'll see you again tomorrow night.
We'll have Handsome Joe with us.
Yes, we will. And as always, be kind. Good night, folks. Thanks for being with us.